Hello and welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Sarah Vittalmurthy. Kindly excuse me as I'm a little bit delayed due to just grabbing my lunch out there. I hope you're back on the stream, or I hope you're back to watch our channel here as we cover the 35th game, the much important game here, coming in from Colombo here. The game between Pakistan and Namibia at the Sinhalese Sports Club stadium here in Sri Lanka. We are bringing in the live coverage of Pakistan taking on Namibia in this crucial Group A encounter, which is a must-win game for Pakistan here out there in the middle. And Pakistan, winning the toss earlier in the day, decided to bat first, and they wanted to put a score on board and then defend it against the likes of Namibia here. So after winning the toss, Pakistan are 49 for 1 after 6.3 overs. Saim Ayub, he was caught behind by Zan Green by the bowling of Jack Brassel. He had to depart for 14 runs of 12 balls. He was struggling a little bit initially to find the timing on the ball, but eventually he was caught behind by the wicketkeeper Green there. But Farhan Sahibzada on the other hand, he started brilliantly. He started in a more better fashion compared to the game against India. He threw in a reckless shot the other night, but today he's played a composed knock. He is out there in the middle, and he started on a very positive note here. He is taking his time out there, and he's been playing sensibly out there, and he's been joined in by the skipper Salman Agha. This time the ball's banged in shot by Moiberg, and he's pulled it away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and the batters will scamper for a quick double there. To all the listeners who just joined us, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, trying to bring you the live coverage as I in the writer spirits of sports journalistic style. I hope you're enjoying the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Only then this feed will be pushed on to the feeds of the home pages of other people who are on the YouTube platform here. This time wonderfully bowled, 88.9 clicks on the leg stump and turning into the batter, and all Farhan can do was defend it, respecting the ball there. That will be a dot ball to end the over. Great start for Moiberg there. Just 5 runs coming off the first over of Moiberg, and that will be a dot ball. And after the end of the 7th over, 52 for 1 here for Pakistan. A must-win game for them, and they have started wonderfully here. For the first 7 overs, extremely key. They've managed to put on a good score here, 52 for 1. Not a bad start. It's a decent start. It's probably shaping the way how they will bat in the middle orders there, reserving the batters for the middle orders as well as the onslaught. They have played sensible cricket, unlike the game against India, where they threw away the wickets earlier in the power play, and then they had no batters to play. They were struggling to find those batters and the runs in between the middle phases. But today they've had a steady start, especially you can see with the likes of Sahibzada Farhan. He's taken responsibility today. He's playing in a mature manner. That day he threw away his wicket against Pakistan, against India, and that opened the gate against India. But today he's batted sensibly. Definitely Mike Hassan would have had a word with him in regards that he needs to start valuing his wicket, because he needs to put a price on his wicket. He can't keep throwing away his wicket just to play the big shots, and rightfully we can see that is being reflected in today's game here. Sahibzada Farhan has batted in a more sensible manner. He's waited for those loose balls. He's waited to for those opportunities to take on the bowlers there, and rightfully he's batted well. 29 of 24 balls. A cautious start for Pakistan in this must-win game. So the senior pros and the batters will have to take a responsibility, because they will need a win to go into the Super 8s here. A loss for them could mean that could open the gates, a chance for Netherlands if they manage to beat India with a better net run rate, or a chance for USA, who are already stationed in the second place there. So Pakistan definitely needing a win. That's a simple equation, as simple as that. A victory will do for Pakistan here at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo. Scholes, he is into the attack. He is bowled wonderfully through this tournament. Brendan Scholes, I'm not sure. I think it's Bernard Scholes. And here he is running into bowl to Farhan, coming in between the wickets, and the ball angling into the pads. He stuck it away towards the deep wide of long on region, and good fielding there on the deep, and that'll just be a dot ball there. Scholes has been one more left arm spinner in this tournament who's managed to impress. It's good to see a lot of left-arm spinners in this tournament coming, especially in a batters-dominated game, this format. The likes of Scholes, the likes of Mitchell Santner, the likes of Harmeet Singh, the likes of Haider Ali, then the likes of Ansh Patel, the likes of lot of left arm spinners, Akshar Patel. So it's Josh Dockrell coming in from Ireland there, and Keshav Maharaj and George Linde from South Africa. Wonderful for the fans to see a lot of left arm spinners coming in with the ball with the angle, with the arm, pitching in the ball into the batter, to the right handers, and taking the ball away from them, getting that grip and surface on the pitch. And just like Scholl's been bowling beautifully, 1 over, none for 3. He started off beautifully. So it's wonderful for every cricketing fan to see the left arm spinners come out to India and Sri Lanka, and they have shown that how to bowl under such conditions, getting in the drift with the arc, and they've been able to toss up the ball and take the ball away from the right-handers and cause those troubles. So wonderful to see all of them dominating this format of this game, especially the T20 format of this game. So 55 for 1 after 8 overs, and Pakistan slowly building a momentum going in the way towards the middle phase of the game here. 15 of 17, the current partnership. Someone will have to take the aggressive knock, and other batter will have to take responsibility to anchor the knock and play the long innings, and while the other batters play around them. So to all the viewers who are joined into Sports Beyond Cancer, be it Pakistan, be it Namibia, or be it from any corner of the world, please do let us know in the comment box from which city you're watching the stream, and which team are you supporting today, and what do you think is going to be the outcome of the game. So the chat box is open, so please let us know. This time he's tossed up in the air, and Salman Agha steps down the ground. Has he managed to hit it? Yes, he has smashed it into the long gone region. A big six there for this Pakistan skipper there. He walks down the ground and he charges onto the ball, rightfully taking those calculated risks. As soon as Myberg tossed in the ball, Salman Agha walks down the wicket, and he smashed a big six, 86-meter six there for Salman Agha. He wants to dominate the bowlers, counter-attack the bowlers straight away, getting that six off the first ball, and that will put the pressure back on the bowler here. Here is Myberg this time. A full toss, straying down the leg, the ball pitching just outside the leg, and Salman Agha sweeping it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and the batters crossing back for 2 runs there. 63 for 1 after 8.2. That's the scenario out there. And to all the viewers who joined into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, currently under remission, trying to do justice to passion to my sports journalism. So please be kind enough and hit that subscribe button, because that motivation will go a long way in this recovery, in this journey, and in this quest to follow our passion once again, despite suffering 5 cancers at the age of 33. So please be kind enough to hit the comment box and hit the chat box and hit the like button, because that is when our feed stream will be pushed to other people's on their homepage. So thank you for tuning in this afternoon. We have an exciting game on cards, as here is Myberg, a bit of a short of a length delivery, and all he manages to do is tip it towards the long on region. That will be just a single there. Eagerly waiting for the first comment in the chat box there. Kindly let us know from wherever you are, be it Pakistan, be it Namibia. So please do let us know from whichever part of the globe you're watching this game. This is an exciting contest. This is a must-win game. Do or die for Pakistan. A win for Namibia will open avenues for USA as well as the Netherlands. If Netherlands manage to win against India with a better run rate margin, then Netherlands will come through. Such is the beauty of these games. Fine margins. That's the story here from the Group A encounter here. So 64 for 1 after 65 for 1 there, because he is straight down the line, and that will be a wide ball there. Here is Myberg. He's flighted it into the arc of Farhan. He won't miss out on that. Goes down on one knee, and he smashed it. He smashed it deep into the deep mid-wicket region there, and and a crowd catch there. Good catch there by someone out there in the crowd. He's all smiles there. He latches onto the ball. The ball was flighted, tossed into the middle stump, and Farhan going down on leg, going down on his knees, and sweeping it towards the deep mid-wicket region. A 77-meter six here for Farhan. A good shot there. The wonderful comeback for Pakistan in this over. They're realizing that they need to up the run rate, and they are taking the bowler and counter-attacking the bowler once again. This time a googly, wonderfully picked off the hand by Farhan. He saw the googly coming through, and he goes he goes with the turn and smashes it into the deep mid-wicket in same region there. That will be 6 there. Wonderfully spotted. As soon as he saw the ball tossed in, as soon as he saw the ball coming off his hand, was a googly. He's gone with the sweep once again. That's an 81-meter six there for Sahibzada Farhan there. What a wonderful shot there. The bowl is not happy there. Wrong line and wrong length to bowl. And Farhan is on to 9 sixes in this tournament. He can hit the long ball. He can hit the long way this time. Shuffling across the off stump. He's tried to hit it towards the cover region. And he's lying on the ground. He's pulled up something there. He was backing away too much on the offside leg side, and the ball was tossed in outside the off stump. He's tried to force a shot, stretch and play the shot, and in that process he's managed to pull a muscle or two there. He is writhing in pain. He's on the ground. He is removing his pads there. Hopefully nothing serious there for Pakistan, because he is a key batter for them in this tournament. He could be one of the catalysts for Pakistan to win this World Cup. You never know. Farhan is a batter of such caliber. He's a batter of such a power unit. He's been in good times for Pakistan in the recent years, and so we'll have to wait and see. The physio will be down there, and we'll have to wait and see that this is nothing serious. I'm definitely hoping this is not a hamstring, and definitely hoping that this should be a cramp and nothing more than a cramp here, because we the cricketing fans always want to have the best of the best players on the field, despite the rivalry, despite the competition. We want them to compete at the highest level. We want to enjoy good cricket, good battle between the best of the best, the battle between bat and ball here. He's pulled something. I'm not sure what he's pulled, and definitely wanting that should be hoping that it is a cramp and nothing more than a and not a hamstring there, because we want the best of the best competing in this tournament, and Farhan is one of the best for Pakistan, and he needs to stay there. He needs to be in the tournament, and hopefully that is a cramp there, nothing serious out there. It's a hot day in Colombo, and probably could be cramp, and that's what I'm hoping, that nothing serious there. He's a big player for Pakistan, and it's always good to see the best playing against the best, and that is how cricket needs to be played, a battle between ball and bat. And the physio is down there attending to Farhan as he lies down the ground. Some positive signs, as he is now sitting down on the ground. He was earlier lying down and is now sitting down, so that's some positive signs out there for Pakistan and Farhan, and also for the cricketing fans across the globe. This is a positive sign. Never a good sign to see an athlete whose sacrifice is all, is putting all his hard work to show, and to see him injured lying on the ground, never a good sign for any sports fan, irrespective of the rivalry, irrespective of the country, irrespective of whichever team you're following, whichever team you're supporting. Not a good sign to see any player lie on the ground, writhing in pain, injured, but all seems to be fine here, and Scholes into his second over here. Once again coming in between the wicket, he's bowled it into the pads there. He's tucked it away gently towards the wide of long on fielder there. The batters were interested for the second run, but they will have to stay content with one run there. Good fielding there, coming in with a great hunger there, and he's got rid of the ball quickly, and the batters will have to be content with just the one run there. Here is Scholes running in from wide of the crease this time, and he's smashed it past the cover fielder there, wide of long off, but good fielding once again there. That'll just be one run there. Scholes, wonderful. The last ball he bowled, he's using the angles, he's using the crease. The previous ball he bowled it from near to the stumps, and the second ball he went away from the stumps to the extreme of the popping crease, and is generating that wide angle towards Farhan to keep the ball away from his hitting arc. Great stuff there. Great utilization of the depth of the popping crease there from Brendan Scholes there. Here is Scholes, this time banks it in a little bit short, this time straying down the leg, and that will be white ball there, and that will the umpire is flexing his arms there. 80 for 1 after 9.2 overs. Thank you for your message there, Mohammad Muzammil. I'm not sure. Thank you for your message there. Thank you for your thumbs up there. Kindly let us know from which part of the globe or which city you're watching this game from, and whom are you rooting for tonight or today, this afternoon here or this evening here. So Farhan here with that, I beg your pardon, Farhan has now moved up to the number 5 here in the most number of runs in this tournament. He's been sensational there for Pakistan, especially at the top, and he's been their run machine, because when he gets going, the team gets going initially, and he carries the momentum into the middle order, and that's how the energy bounces off, and that's how the positive flow starts, because when he starts good, the team plays good. That's the kind of impact he's had on the Pakistan team lately, and that's the kind of domination, and that's the kind of dependability. That's also dependability the Pakistan have had on Farhan, because they rely on him to give that start. And once again, he proving himself with that start today. This time, a short of a length delivery, and he tries to pull it towards the long on fielder there. That'll just be one there. So 84 for 1 after 9.5. Scholes has been bowling brilliantly here. He's been a wonderful positive for Namibia in this tour. Tour here. The run rate 8.454. Pakistan will be definitely happy with that. And here is Salman Agha, 21 of 14, all set to face the last ball of Scholes' second over. Here is Salman Agha backed away too much towards the leg side, but Scholes is a clever campaigner. He followed the batter, did not want to give him any room, so that he would play the shot on the off field, on the offside or the inside out, and he follows the bowler and darts it in towards the batter there, and off the pads it runs away towards the cover point region, and that will be nothing more than a 1 run there. And with that 1 run, 85 for 1 after as we are at the middle stage of the Pakistan's innings here. 85 for 1, a decent start. The current run rate is 8.5. They will be extremely happy. They will be extremely happy with the wickets in hand. You can always have that late onslaught starting from the 14th or the 15th over. That gives them the opportunity, especially when you have the wickets in your favor, especially when you stabilize the initial half, and you can capitalize on the second half. And Pakistan have done wonderfully here in this do-or-die contest for them. 85 for 1 after 10, and Salman Agha batting unbeaten on 21, and Farhan 4 runs shy of a wonderful 50. This time the Smith into the attack. The ball was angling into the pads there. He's just managed to scoop it. Bad shot there. Extremely bad judgment there. But lucky there, the ball flying off the top edge, and it's gone over the keeper's head, and it's gone over to the boundary there. 4 runs there. The ball was coming in with the angle and was going away from the batter. It was on the middle stump there, and Salman Agha trying to scoop it, only managing to get the top edge, and the ball going towards the third man region there. 1 bounce for. That is an extremely poor judgmental shot, irrespective of the result there. But Salman Agha probably will take it in his stride there, because Pakistan need quick runs today. This is a do-or-die contest here. Here is Smith running in this time wide outside the off stump. A lot of width there. He has managed to only cut it away towards the fielder there, to Trumpelman stationed there at backward point region. And that will be just dot ball there, as Farhan denies the single there. 89 for 1 after 10.2 overs. Here is Smith, who bowled wonderful in his first over, just giving away 3 runs. Can he get a breakthrough here? Can he break this momentum? They have been building the partnership now, 49 of 30 balls. Can he get a breakthrough for Namibia? This time a fuller length delivery, and Salman Agha drives it towards the long off region, and that will be a 1 run there. Two changes for Pakistan this afternoon. The 50-run partnership coming there of 34 balls. These guys have batted sensibly. A lot of intent and a lot of shots which they played with a calculated risk and did not try to hit the ball too hard, rather time the ball on this occasion, unlike the game against India where they were trying to force hit the ball. And probably Mike Hassan has gone back to the drawing room, and he rightly pointing it out. Probably the analyst would have rightly pointed it out, and it was clearly evident with Farhan's approach this afternoon. The moment he came and the way he paced this innings, because they might have asked him to start valuing his wicket and put a price on his wicket, and not just throw away his wicket, trying to go for the big shots, because they know what he can do, especially when he continues to bat on, and especially how crucial his wicket is, because the entire Pakistan team depends on him, relies on him to give that initial start. Because as you could rightly see, he's on the number 5 in the batters list in this World Cup. So definitely a homework done behind it, and definitely that defeat against India at that stage was probably required. Better than having that defeat in the knockout. It's better to have such kind of a defeats in the league stage because the team grows, the team learns, and they have definitely put the homework behind it, and it is clearly reflecting in this innings here. This time, confusion there in the middle, wide outside the off stump. He is hit it towards the cover fielders there in the deep, and Farhan wanted to come back for the second run there, but Salman Agha denying him. Confusion out there, but the throw coming in at the wrong end, though that will be no worries there. No damage done there, beg your pardon. 93 for 1 after 11 overs, and the current run rate 8.44. We are into the 11th day of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup here, and I've been talking continuously for the 11 days for all the games, and obviously my throat taking a big hit there. Obviously you can see the change in my voice there. It's been a long tournament, 11 days, 3 games every single day, and we have been covering every single game, almost every single game here, and that's the reason since today morning we have been having a quivering kind of noise being produced from our throat here. But nevertheless, we are here to cover the game here because this is an exciting contest. 93 for 1 after 11 overs, and Scholes is into the attack as Farhan is just 1 run shy of a 50 here. This time beautifully bowled, coming in with the angle, and the ball has been tucked away off the thighs there towards the deep mid-wicket region by Farhan, and that will be a 50 for Farhan. A well played knock for Shahibzada Farhan. 50 of 37 balls. A sensible knock today. Extremely sensible. He is this is the kind of Farhan we would like to see. 50 coming off 37 balls. He's true character. He's gone back after the India game, put the demands behind. He's done in the hard work. He's spent time in the nets. He's worked on his mindset, worked on his ideology, and he's come in with a better temperament. He's come in as a better batter, and that clearly reflecting in his game. Great stuff by Michael Listen for the scenes that have been done behind the scenes there. For the things that have been done behind the scenes there. This time Salman sweeps it towards the deep fine leg region. That will just be 1 run there. Here is Scholes angling into the batter. He's bowled a tad shot, so Farhan only can manage to rock back and pull it towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and that will be 1 run here. He has been the trump card for Pakistan in this batting order. Whenever he performs, Pakistan performs well, they thrive well, and that's the reason he needs to start putting a prize on his wicket and not just throw it away here like he did against India the other day. And this time Salman Agha, he is living dangerously. He tries to play the sweep, unconventional scoop kind of a sweep shot there, and the ball managing to go over the keeper's head, and it rolls down towards the boundary there. 4 runs there, and that brings up the 100 for Pakistan. 100 in the 12th over. They will be extremely happy there. The Pakistan will be extremely happy. Once again flying off the outside edge. Once again flying off the top edge, beg your pardon, and the ball racing away to the boundary. Salman Agha has been living dangerously, but he's on 31 of 20 here. He's taking his risks out here. This time poor ball in the hitting arc of Salman. He steps down the ground, charges down the ground, and hits it straight towards the side screen, and that will be a 6 there. And the Pakistan fans in the stands are on the toes now. They are on the toes. It's a sea of green out there everywhere in Colombo this afternoon. A sea of green out there. A lot of support there coming in for Pakistan from all over the globe, and from the likes of Lahore, Rawalpindi and Karachi there. What a wonderful support these bunch of blokes are having out there in Colombo. A sea of wave out there in the middle there for Pakistan in their must-win game, and that's the kind of support you need, especially under such kind of situations. And when you know that the fans are backing you, all you got to do is perform and thrive under pressure here. And the current pair, no wonder, are delivering there with their wonderful performances. So the 106 for 1 after 11.5, and this has been a little bit expensive over for Scholes here. This time beautifully bowled. He's made a good comeback. He's cramped the batter for room here as he tried to create room by moving towards the leg stump, and that will be just 1 run there for the batter there. after the end of the 12th over. 107 for 1. The current run rate 8.992, and Pakistan will be definitely happy any day with such a kind of a score on this wicket here in Colombo at the Sinhalese Sports Club here. To all the listeners who have joined in, I hope you hit the comment and subscribe button. I hope you hit the like button, because only when you hit the like button, our stream will be pushed to other people. Our stream will be pushed to the home page of other people, and so more people can come and join in this stream, and more people can have a conversation. We have just had one chat till now in the chat box by Mohammad Muzammil. I'm kindly requesting the other people to drop in the chat, because that will make us feel happy. That will make us feel like we are talking to some people and having a conversation, and there are people listening out to us, and I'm not just talking out to a camera here. So kindly requesting you to put that chat box. I will be extremely happy to connect to like-minded people who like sports and love sports, and despite whatever happens, are here to promote sports, and we will build a sporting community here. So eagerly waiting for the chat box. The chat box is completely open to you. This time, poor shot there by Salman. Brassel is into the attack for his third over, and he straight away picks up his third wicket. The youngster picking up his third wicket. Poor shot there, and great captaincy by Gerhard Erasmus there. He brought in the field. Into the circle, and Salman Aga shuffling away across the off stump, and because the field was brought in, he tried to go over the infield, over the mid-off fielder, but he's hit it straight into the hands of the mid-off fielder there. The captain Erasmus taking an easy catch. That is a poor shot, and as you can see on your screen, Salman Aga is venting out in frustration. He is not happy. He is extremely disappointed. Poor shot there, and that will be the breakthrough for Namibia. Jack Brassel has dismissed Salman Aga, caught Gerhard Erasmus, 38 of 23 balls, and what a setup there by the Namibian captain. He's been wonderful with the ball. The Namibian captain, he's been wonderful with his field settings, and he's managed the team wonderfully there. What a proud moment. He forced the batter to play that shot by bringing the fielder inside, and the bowler responding to the captain's request and bowling in the apt length, and forcing the batter to play that kind of a shot, attempting him to go over the infield, and him only managing to hole out to the fielder there in the mid-off region there. A lot of mind games playing with the batter's ego, bringing in the field inside and pitching him in a delivery where he could go above the mid-off region there, and then forcing him to play that fall shot. And Erasmus, absolute great stuff. Great setup to dismiss your counterpart there. That will be the end of Salman Aga. He has to depart. And with that, the new batter in here is wonderful shot, back of a length delivery. The ball was climbing onto him, and what a way to get off the mark. And what a way to get off the mark for the youngster there. The wicketkeeper batsman Khwaja Nafai. What a shot to... what a way to get off the mark. This is his first game in the tour. The youngster, he's come in today into the team to replace Shaheen Afridi and Abrar Ahmed. Pakistan have one bowler less, so he's coming to replace Abrar Ahmed, and he's here out there in the middle at number 4. And what a way to get off the mark and get your first runs in the T20 World Cup in this campaign. A wonderful shot, cut shot on our fielder's mode there. That will be 4 runs there, and he'll be high on confidence, and that will definitely relieve him getting that 4 runs off his blade. Just the 2 changes for Pakistan today. Khwaja Nafai has been brought in for Abrar, and Shahid Afridi has been rested, has been dropped as Salman Mirza comes on to the playing 11 here for Namibia. There's 2 changes too. Alexander Walshneck is out for Dallin Leiter, and Jack Brassel is being brought in for Max Hango. And as you can see, Brassel, since the moment he started this innings, the youngster has been wonderful with the ball. He's already picked up 2 wickets, so two big wickets, and he'll be a happy person. His first game, and he's picked up 2 wickets in the campaign. 2 for 22 of 2.4 overs. Pakistan 112 for 2. The run rate 8.84. Here is Brassel running into bowl to Farhan. Short pitch delivery outside the off stump. Lot of width there, and that's gone towards the deep cover region there. That will be 4 runs there for Farhan. He is continuing his A good touch out there in the middle. He is riding high on confidence, especially batting on 55 of 39 now. 116 for 4 after 12.5 overs there. Eagerly waiting for you guys to like the comment and subscribe to our channel. That will mean the world to us. Please do hit the subscribe button, because that will help us in this fight for life, in this fight for fighting for our passion there, and also to continue this journey on a long term there. 12.5 overs, 116 for 2, and Brussels bowled wonderfully, but the last ball he would be not happy with such a kind of a length. That was a freebie for Farhan there. The last ball of his third over here for Brazil. Can he pick up the big prized wicket of Farhan and put Pakistan under a little bit pressure here? Shuffles across a little bit towards the off stump, and the ball climbing onto the batter, gently taps it towards the wide of the deep mid-wicket region, and the batter's happy to come back for 2 runs there. And that will be end of the 13 overs here. 118 for 2 after 13 overs. Pakistan, the coach will be Mike Hesson, will be extremely happy with the situation they are in. This is a must-win contest, and they are definitely showing intents of playing some positive cricket, playing some serious cricket, and playing mature cricket, which was completely lacking in the game against India here. So that's the story there for 118 for 2 after 13 overs here. And after winning the toss, they straight away opting to bat here. Gerard Erasmus, the captain, brings in on for his second over. This time a little bit short, missed out opportunity by Nafai here. A ball was a short of a length delivery, and he tries to go for the cut shot and is completely missed the line and length of the ball. That will just be a dot ball. That will be a missed opportunity. This time Nafai is in no position to play the shot. The ball is in the air. He is gone for the wild sweep. He loses his hand on the handle there, and is looking at his gloves there. And no excuses there. You can't give such excuses that your hand slipped from the glove slipped from the handle there. And Erasmus running back towards the mid-on region there of his own bowling. The ball was lurking in the air, and he's running reverse, and he's managed to hold on to the catch. It was a slower delivery, thrown up slower in the air, and he was trying to hit the ball too hard. He wanted to hit the ball way too hard. No poor connection on the ball. Poor skill there. Poor skill set out there by Khwaja Nafe. Absolutely. He looked in a mess playing that shot. Looked like a number 11 playing that shot. And he's been dismissed for just 4 runs there. Especially the way he started the first boundary. And absolutely he will be kicking himself, because he looked absolutely messy playing that shot. He's been dismissed for 5 of 5. A run a ball. And the Gerard Erasmus once again amongst the wickets. Erasmus has been a revelation for Namibia with the ball, and he's also bowling a lot of variations, and then he comes and bowls the round arm action too. So with that said, Pakistan 118 for 3, and can Gerard Erasmus believe here? Can 1 wicket bring into, and can we get into the middle order of Pakistan, the lower middle order of Pakistan, and can we pile up more pressure on the opposition here? This will be an interesting take here, and that will be drinks break here for the teams here, as it's close to the 14th over. The mandatory drinks break with the fall of a wicket comes in here. So that's the story out there. And to all the listeners out there, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying the contest. I hope you're enjoying this World Cup. And that's the story out here. Let's have a look at the scorecard. That's the story so far. Shahib Zada Farhan batting beautifully, 57 of 40, and today he's played extremely maturely. 6 fours and 2 sixes. Saim Ayub 14 of 12. He was struggling to find his rhythm going, and eventually he's been dismissed, caught by the wicketkeeper of the bowling of the youngster Brazil, who's brought into this side today. And Salman Aga, he was wonderfully set up. A plot put in by the bowler, as well as the Brazil, as well as the captain there. They bring on the field inside, and it was bowled in such a sort of a length, and Salman Aga shuffling across the off stump, wanting to take the captain's decision of bringing the fielder in, played on his ego, and forcing him to play that fall shot, and he got holed out by playing catch, by giving a catch at the mid-off region there. And Khwaja Nafe I mean, the way he started the proceedings, the way he got off the mark, wonderful square cut shot. Probably that was the shot of the afternoon till now. And then he goes up and plays such a reckless, such a messy shot. He was in no shape, goes in for the sweep, and he was in loses his grip on the handle, and the ball flies in the air. And Erasmus taking a cotton ball opportunity here. So that said, Shadab Khan will walk out in the middle for Pakistan now to take care of the proceedings here, and that was a good ball angling into the batter there, and Shadab Khan happy to defend it there. Here is Erasmus running into bowl to Shadab. This time a Yorker length delivery on the leg stump, and he has managed to squeeze it, and that'll just go towards the slip region there, and that'll be a dot ball. What a wonderful bowler this Erasmus has been throughout the tournament. A lot of variation, and he's a calm customer. He's a clever customer. He knew that the batter was going in for a sweep, throws the ball in slower and forces him to play that fall shot once again. This time the ball pitching outside the off stump, and it's been tucked away towards the deep square leg region. A good throw coming in there from the deep would have been that's a good throw nevertheless, but the batters just making in time. The last ball, he's managed to drive it towards the long off region there, and that will be a single. 121 for 3 after 14 overs. The run rate 8.64. The Pakistan are shaping well towards the final few overs here. They will be extremely happy with the kind of pace these batters have been building, and the kind of platform these batters have set up for the next few batters to come in and play those big shots and take those extra risks and take them to run rate close to 9.5. Definitely a wonderful platform set for 3 wickets, 121 of 14 overs. Definitely any team would take it on any given day, and on a Colombo wicket in a Scenery Sports Club, definitely they'll grab it. They'll be happy to have such a kind of a score, and they're playing cautiously initially, but suddenly Shahibzada Farhan, he's carried the responsibility. He's played maturely tonight, unlike the last game. He's definitely made his homework. He's definitely had his homework done, and that'll be 121 for 3 after 14 overs. Here is Trumpelman into his third. He's been expensive in the last 2 overs. 2 overs, none for 20. And here is good length delivery going away from the batter, coming into the batter, beg your pardon. And Shadab Khan missing the line and length of the ball and is beaten there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Salman Agha still livid with himself after the manner in which he got out there. He's still frustrated. Here are the looks on his face, and he's having a word. He's threw the water bottle down in frustration too. So definitely he wouldn't have been happy the way he got dismissed. This time charging down the wicket. He wanted to go for the big shot over the infield, over the offside, but a roll of fingers. He's rolled the fingers on the ball. That's a slow one, wonderfully bowled. Shadab Khan deceived completely early into the shot, and that will be a dot ball there for Namibia there. Here is Trumpelman, this time a little bit wide and a little bit on short on length, and is driven it towards the sweeper cover region. That will be 1 run there for Shadab Khan. Usman Khan was in good touch against India. He showed true character. He showed true grit. Despite the early wickets, despite the environment and the noise of the big magnitude of the game between India and Pakistan, despite the early wicket, he continued batting in great intent, great composure, and he even managed to surprise the likes of Shivam Dube and Akshay Patel when he hit those shots, those beautiful boundaries. We had the Akshay Patel, Surya Kumar Yadav, beg your pardon. He had the kind of look on his face where he was acknowledging the shots, and Usman Khan, definitely a great prospect here for Pakistan. He'll go a long way in this Pakistan circuit here. This time a little bit width there, and that's enough for Farhan to hit it through the line, and it goes straight past the mid-off fielder there. That'll be 4 runs. The bowler rolling his fingers once again, and he clearing his front leg across and smashing it through the line straight, and the ball running away towards the mid-off boundary there. Long off boundary there, beg your pardon there. Here is Trumpelman. A lot of it there right outside the off stump, and he's managed to get it over the infield into the gap between the cover fielder and the mid off fielder. There are 4 runs there, and that will be 4 consecutive fours of the last 2 balls here. And Farhan getting on a move here. He knows that this is a crucial encounter for Pakistan. It's a do or die, and he wants to up the run rate at every single opportunity. And this time shuffles across the off stump and is lifted the ball, guided the ball into the gap, and the ball rolling away. Good outfield there. That is 4 runs there, and 130 for 3 after 14.5 overs, and the run rate 8.76 here. Here is Trumpelman. This time good length ball outside the off stump. He's driven it to a wide off, long off, single run there. To all the folks who have joined in, I hope you hit the subscribe button, because I just see that only 2 people. 2. I'm not sure if it's 2. I think only 1 people has hit the subscribe button of the lot who was listening to my commentary. So please hit the subscribe button, because that will help us crank the numbers on this show. And also hit the like button and drop in a comment, because only when you drop in the comments, more people will be our stream will be pushed to more people there. So kindly drop the chat in the box. Let us know what do you want to know. Let us know from which part of the country or the globe you're watching this game, and whom are you supporting today. Is it going to be Pakistan or is it going to be Netherlands? Please drop in the chat box. They're eager to have a conversation and connect with the community here. We'll be waiting for your chat here. Please be kind enough to drop that chat here. After 15, 131 for 3. This time Scholes banks sent in a little bit short, and he's pulled it away towards the deep mid-wicket region. That will be nothing more than a single here. 15.1, 132 for 3. That's the scenario out there in the middle at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo. Scholes running in this time. He's shuffling across the leg stump, and he's tucked it away towards the long on region gently, and the long on fielder quickly runs towards the infield, picks the ball and throws the back, and the batters will have to be content with a single there. The predicted score, if they continue to go on with this rate, it will be 184. And here is Scholes this time running in between the wickets, angling the ball into the batter. He's driven it towards the long off fielder there. That will just be single there. Wonderful bowling here from Scholes here. 3 runs coming off the first 3 balls, and not a tough wicket, not a easy wicket to bowl here for Scholes here, but he's been bowling wonderfully, especially with the batters like Farhan taking on the long handle here. This time he makes room away towards the leg side, and wonderfully short of a length delivery, but angled into the batter. All he can do is drive straight along towards the offside, and he'll pick up a single there. Scholes has been a revelation in this tournament. He's been the biggest positive. 3.4 overs, none for 28. Can he get a wicket today? Can he get a wicket to his name this evening? This time he smashed it past the bowler there, and the ball rolling away into the fence for the boundary there. The ball was tossed up in the air outside the off stump in the hitting arc, and he smashed it straight towards the bowler in the air. He puts his hand out, but unable to get any touch on that, and the ball rolling away to the 4 there. Once again, beautiful ball. Saw him shuffling across the off stump, following him and cramping him for room, and that will be a single there. And with that said, after 16 overs, 140 for 3. That's the score out there in the middle. 16 overs, 140 for 3. Pakistan are well en route. They will be looking at getting about 40 to 50 more runs, probably 60 more runs, you never know. With a lengthy batting lineup with a lot of depth in there, I think they should be probably looking to send the likes of Fahim Ashraf next to up the run rate and to get as much runs as possible with the last 24 overs. Last 24 balls, beg your pardon, they're not 24 overs there. And Scholes completes his spell, 4 over, none for 33. He was unlucky to have not picked up a wicket, but he's had a wonderful campaign. He's been the stalwart of left arm spin bowling here. He's one of the prime bowlers here across the countries, and he's definitely will go back a better person. He'll has learned a lot in the store, and he'll definitely go back a better person and come back as a more better person. There are a lot of exposure, lot of games out there for him, and he's stood up to the occasion, and he's bowled at every single opportunity where the captain wanted him to deliver there. Here is Smith into the third. This time he shuffles across the off stump, and the ball's been hit in the air, just short of the diving fielder in the cover region there, and the batters will scamper for a single there. Smith back into bowl his third over. There was a short of a length delivery, and the ball was going away from the batter, and he's tried to hit it towards the point fielder in the air, and just short of him. He puts in a full stretch dive, and the bowler is applauding him for his effort there. Great effort there. Great commitment there. Did not fear for the incoming ball, and is managed to restrict there for only a single. This time he goes down on one leg and sweeps it towards the mid-wicket region, deep mid-wicket region there. That will be just one run here. This time he goes for the pole. Has he managed to clear the ropes? Yes, he has. He has managed to clear the ropes with conviction there. The ball was banged in a little bit short, and he's pulled it straight over the long off region there. 6 runs there. For one moment he would have had his heart in his mouth. The ball was looking like he did not time it perfectly, but he's managed to get good meat on the ball there. The ball flying towards the side screen. And that's a huge 6 there for Farhan there. He is continuing the proceedings here for Pakistan. He is definitely looking to become the first Pakistan batter to get a century in this tournament here. He's now on 80 of 49, 20 more runs required. Can he get to a century? Can he be the third centurion of this tournament? We've already seen the likes of Pathum Nissanka against Australia, and then Yuvraj Samra getting a century for Canada against New Zealand. Beg your pardon there, against New Zealand. So 19 for no loss after 2.3 overs for Smith here, and probably the break is in regards to a change of gloves there for Farhan maybe. 16.3 overs, 148 for 3, and probably a change in the ball, I guess. I'm not sure. Definitely, Carl Jacob. Thank you for joining back once again, Carl Jacob. Thank you for the consistent support, and thank you for constantly being here to listen to our commentary, and also for giving the comment in the free comment box. Definitely, the match interestingly poised. Those for Namibia would have been hoping that Pakistan would have been 20 to 25 runs lesser at this stage, and probably they would have got one or two more wickets, because that would have been Pakistan looking at getting somewhere close to 160 or 170, but now with them 148 for 3 after 16.3, Pakistan will be hoping to get closer to 200 now. Let's see how things go as we wait for the umpire to probably change the ball or something, or probably some thread or something has come off the ball. And Farhan batting beautifully there, 80 of 49, and here he is on strike to place Smith. This time fuller length delivery, driving length delivery, and he's driven it straight past the bowler all along the ground. Probably the second best shot of the day. 4 runs there for Farhan and Pakistan. The first best shot was of Nafre, who cut the ball in the point region, and this time the second best shot of the day shuffles across the off stump, and he sees the bowler bowling in wide outside the off stump. A fuller length delivery, a straight bat presented there, and is hit through the line straight at the boundary. No risk at all there. Risk-free shot there for Farhan, and yet he managed to get 4 runs there. This time a short pitch delivery. The ball was going away from the batter. He's managed to keep it down, and that will be a single there in the deep mid-wicket region there. The partnership now 34 of 20 balls, and 34 of 20 balls, and Farhan has done the bulk of the contribution there with Shadab Khan just on 7 runs there. 153 for 16.5 overs there. 19 balls to go. Can they get through at this time? He shuffles across the off stump and goes for the wild slash. The wonderfully bowled there by the bowler there. He saw the batter making room across the off stump and did not want to bowl the stumps, so he kept it away from his hitting arc and threw it in extremely wide on the offside, and he managed to slash it. And when you slash hard, and the ball flying off the edge, and it's flying over the backward point region there, and the ball going away into the ropes there. 4 runs there. What a wonderful start that Pakistan have had in this do or die contest here, and the score now 153 for 157 for 3 after 17.3 overs here at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Kolkata here. At the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo here. Beg your pardon there. Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo here. Still carried away with the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium. And that's been the story so far. Farhan batting beautifully. He has been taking the control of the proceedings out there, as he will be hoping Shadab Khan is happy to give the strike back as much as possible, because the last 18 balls, and Ken Farhan will if Farhan gets going, no one can stop him. He's shown it time and time again. He's deadly at the start, and he can get lethal in the death overs, and we are entering into the 18th over now, so he would be keen to get every single ball into the fence. He wouldn't mind about a century. He'll be keen to play it out there for his team. Time banged in shot, angling into the batter. He's hit it wide of the deep mid-wicket fielder there. That will be 2 runs there for Farhan as he closes in on towards the 90th here. 87 of 52 for Farhan. Definitely an interesting match, Jacob. Definitely, I hope you're enjoying this from where you're watching this. Beg your pardon. And definitely, this will be a big game, and not just for Pakistan, but the USA and the Netherlands will be watching this game from close quarters. They will be having their fingers closed. They will be having their fingers crossed, hoping that Namibia win this game and Namibia pull off the impossible. At this time, poor ball, can't bowl there. They shuffled across the off stump, and a half tracker angling into the pads. He bowled a half tracker angling into the pads, and Farhan shuffles across to the off stump and flicks it away beautifully into the stands in the deep fine leg region there. That will be 6 runs there for Farhan. He is getting a move on here. He's batted beautifully, and that will take him into the 90s here. That will take him into the 93 here. There by the fielder there in the backward point region, and that will be 4 runs. Costly misfield there. No more than 1 run on offer, because that was hit directly towards the fielder there. Myberg the culprit there. The ball was pitched short outside the off stump, and Farhan only square cutting it towards the fielder. He doesn't get any hand on it as he dives towards his right, and the ball going beyond him into the boundary fence there. 4 runs there. He's just 3 runs away from a shy. And will we have a third centurion in this ICC men's tournament? We've already had Patum Nisanka. We watched Yuvraj Samra from Canada, and now can it be Farhan from Pakistan here? He's just 3 shy away from 50. 169 for 3 after 17.3. Can Farhan get a 50 in this over here? He's batted beautifully. He's been the and he's shown why he needs to be at the top of the earth. This time he drives it towards the offside, and that will just be a 1 run. And 170 for 3 Pakistan. This has been a great start here for Farhan. This is the kind of Farhan we'd like to see. This is the kind of Farhan we would like to watch to see, because he needs time to be there. He needs to spend some time, not just going bong bang from the ball go and throwing away his wicket, and rather staying out there, fighting and waiting for the bad balls, and then capitalizing on the bowler and targeting a particular bowler, realizing the strengths and weaknesses and what suits best for them. And that's what is done today. Farhan has batted beautifully. 98 not out of 55 balls. Here is Brassel running in. This time banks it in short. Poor ball there. Poor line there. And Shadab Khan this time has all the time in the world, and is pulled it away. Smashed it into the fine leg region there for a 6. That is an expensive over here. 19 runs coming off it with the ball to go. the youngster Brazil, who had bowled brilliantly until now, trying in a lot of experiments, trying in to do a lot of things out there. He has been mixing up his mindset, and he's trying to do and manufacture a lot of things. And here he banks in a slower bouncer, and that was climbing on the batter, and is swiveled and smashed it across the deep fine leg region there for 6 runs there. First 6 there for Shadab Khan. This time goes inside out and goes through the cover region there, and the fielders there in the sweeper cover will cut it off, and that will just be 1 run there. An expensive over for Brazil here, as the team score is 177 for 3 after 18 overs here, and 20 runs coming off this over, as Jack Brazil will have to finish off at 4 overs 2 for 48 there. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are pouring in our soul and heart towards this journey as we recover, and please be kind enough to hit the subscribe button and put in a chat in the chat box, because that is only there when the algorithm pushes this channel to the other people's homepage. So that single like was extremely crucial for my journey, for my growth, and that single comment is extremely crucial for my growth. So please kindly do the same. It costs nothing, just hitting the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and drop in a chat just the name of the city and which team you're supporting for in the comment box. That will do the world of good to me. Here is Trumpleman, wonderfully ball just inside the wide guideline, and Shadab going in for the sweep shot. They are missing the ball, and that will be a dot ball for Trumpleman here. Here is Trumpleman running into bowl to Shadab this time. Once again, he's shuffling across the off stump, but the bowler cleverly bowled outside the off stump. He's managed to drive it towards the long off, wide of long off, and the batters coming in back for the second runs there. Good running there, good cricket all round there. A good ball outside the hitting arc, and Shadab realizing that he can get 2 if he's driving it in that space, and he's got 2 runs there. 179 for 3 after 18.2 overs. The required run rate 9.76. Beg your pardon, the current run rate 9.76. This time he's tried to go for the scoop shot. That's a good ball there, Trumpleman. 130 clicks on that one, and he's been beaten for pace there, and that will be a dot ball there. Farhan just 2 runs shy of a well deserved 100 here. Can he become the third batter in this ongoing tournament? First was Patam Nisanka, and then was Yuvraj Samra. Can Farhan get to his century? We'll have to wait, as Shadab Khan is batting on 20 of 16 currently at the moment here. And once again he shuffles across the off stump, and he slices the ball in the air towards the sweeper cover region there. 1 bounce towards the fielder, and that will be 1 run for Shadab Khan. And 8 more balls left in this game. Can Pakistan get to a 200? They will be extremely eager to get to the 200 mark, because that will do a world of good for them, and that will be a good score for Pakistan to have on board, especially batting first on this wicket, especially in a do-or-die game like today. This time Farhan shuffles across the off stump, and he's managed to squeeze it towards the off, long off. Good ball there, Yorker length delivery, and he'll be happy to take the single. And a good over here from Trumpleman. He's come back stronger. He's bowled wonderfully. None for 34, but still 1 more ball to go. Can he end on a high note? Can he end it with a dot ball, or can he get that wicket here, which he's been looking for since the start? So let's see how things go ahead. Here is Trumpleman running in. He's running into bowl to Shadab. Is shuffled outside the off stump, but the bowler has gone extremely wide of the wide guidelines, and that will be a wide ball there. And Shadab 121 of 17, and 182 for 3 after 18.5 overs. The run rate 9.66. Shadab will be extremely keen. Shadab will be keen to get a big hit off this last ball, and probably leave the proceedings for Farhan in the next over. Pakistan will be eager to get closer to 200. Can they get to 200 here? And this time wide outside the off stump, half volley. He's managed to slice it towards the wide off long off fielder there, Good diving effort there, sliding effort there, good commitment there, and he's got rid of the ball quickly towards the bowler, and that will be just 1 run there. 4 overs, none for 36 for Trumpleman, and Pakistan 183 for 3 after 19 overs. Thank you, artist Jatin Rana. Hello, brother. Hello, Jatin. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good, and hope you're enjoying this game of cricket, and hope you're enjoying the ongoing World Cup. It's been a spectacle. Which team are you supporting, bro? Read comments. Yes, definitely reading the comments there. Just because it was the penultimate over, and Farhan was in the 99s and 98, so was focusing on that and was excited in regards to that. Sorry for the delay there. Definitely supporting Pakistan, because probably that would be a good thing for the Pakistan team to come, because especially after innings like Farhan's play today, it would be extremely gutted. He'll be extremely gutted if they miss out on this opportunity of going to the next phase. He's played his skin out. He's played unnaturally, because naturally he plays those hard shots earlier in the innings, but he learnt his mistake from the India's game, where he went early and put the team under the bus, because the Pakistan team has done well and thrived well whenever Farhan gives them a good start in the recent times, and he has done the homework with Mike Hessen there, and today it's reflecting in this kind of innings he's played. He's taken it very calm. He's played he's taken the calculated risk. He's picked the gaps, he's run the singles, he's run the twos, and he's waited for the odd deliveries to go through the infield, and that's the kind of batter you want to see. And definitely, irrespective of me supporting Pakistan, I would be happy even if Namibia win, because that will do the world of good to Namibian cricket, something for them to take it back home, and also that will open the avenue for this time Erasmus, a round arm action, ball into the pads of Farhan, and that will be century for Farhan. A beautiful knock here, under pressure, under the pump, after being dismissed for a duck in the last game against India. He has come out and sent out a stadium here. He's notched up the 3rd century of the tournament here for Sahib Zada Farhan. What a knock. Take about 175.44 the strike rate, and he's played out of his heart out there for Pakistan. He's led them with great authority, and he's led them with a leadership kind of a quality. He's been brought up. He's shown how the team needs to bat under such circumstances. This time wide outside the leg stump, and he goes for the wild sweep, and that will be a wide ball there. So that brings up the 3rd century of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. And also Jatin Rana, I would be also even happy irrespective of if Namibia wins. This time flighted outside the off stump, a lot of width, and he shuffled across the off stump, and he's hit it straight towards the side screen there, Shadab Khan, and that will be a 6, a much required 6, as Pakistan move closer towards the 200 mark. That will be a magical number. That will be a number that will be eager, that they will be looking to target here. And if Namibia win, this is going to be beautiful for the game of cricket too, because they will take back a home, and that will mean that will be an opportunity for USA or Netherlands to make a case to go into the Super 8s, which will be probably once again poor ball there, angling into the pads of Shadab Khan, as he shuffles across towards the off stump, and he smashes it towards the deep square leg region. There's 6 runs there. Poor judgment there from Erasmus to bring on himself, to bring on a spinner in against these 2 set batters here, and they're taking the carnage on to the Namibian captain there. They have smashed him, a round arm action, and they have smashed him here. A big over here for Pakistan to end the proceedings. Not just end the proceedings, they will be carrying that same momentum now, going in to defend the whatever score they put up today here. And if Namibia win, then it will be interesting to see whether Netherlands go into the next round, or whether Namibia go into, whether USA go into the next round, or can we see another upset tonight where Netherlands beat India with a good run rate. And what if Netherlands comes into the next phase of the tournament? You never know what can happen, because that could also be an interesting take. Netherlands making it into the World Cup. This time wonderfully bowled. Shahib Zada Farhan backing away too much towards the leg side, and Erasmus darting in a quick one just within the wide guideline there, and he has a look at the umpires there, and the umpire says nothing doing. That's a good ball. That's a wonderfully bowled ball actually. And Pakistan ending their innings on 199 for 3, courtesy a mammoth, a highly mature and a highly responsible and a highly authoritative innings by Sahib Zada Farhan, who scored an unbeaten 100 of 57 balls, and he stood tall for his team. He's been playing with authority, but today we saw different Sahib Zada Farhan. He would have been put through a lot of thought processes, especially with Mike Ethan, especially the way he got out against India, threw away his wicket. He needs to start. He would have been told that he needs to start valuing his wicket. He needs to put a price on his wicket, and he can't throw away his wicket and put the team under the bus, because he would know, as the stats speak for themselves in the recent times, whenever Sahib Zada Farhan gives them the start, whenever he performs, only those are the times when Pakistan thrives for on a more on the for a most number of occasions. So he needs to start putting a price on his wicket, because he needs to give them the start. And today, completely reflecting in his game, especially he was playing uncharacteristically when he got those freebies. Also in the initial phases, he did not want to take the big shots. He paced his innings perfectly, waited for the loose balls, tapped in the gaps, run those singles, took those twos, and then waited for the short pitch deliveries, and played to his strength. And then the patient knock, a mature knock under pressure, and that's what got him to his 100. And that's the reason Pakistan have been put up a big mammoth score here at Colombo at the Sinhalese Sports Ground, as they put up 199 for 3 of 20 overs. A good batting there from the Pakistan cricket team here. So let me here put up the scoreboard for you here on your screens. I hope you are looking at the screens now. Farhan not out on 100 of 58, 11 fours and 6 fours, 172, 11 fours and 4 sixes, 172.4 on the strike rate. Saim Ayub, he was struggling today, just 14 runs of 12 balls. And Brassel was wonderful into his. He was brought into this game, but unfortunately he was taken apart in his last over, and he ended up giving 48 runs in his 4 overs, so, and picked up 2 wickets today. And Salman Agha, a good cameo there, 38 of 23, but absolutely distraught, especially the way you saw he throwing the bottle away, and he venting out his frustration when he was set up by Erasmus and Brassel there. They played on his ego, brought the fielder in and asked him to go over the top and bowl the perfect kind of a delivery, and he fell for the bait and managing to hole out to the fielder there at the mid-off region there. And Shadab Khan has played a good cameo. He was struggling to find some timing with the ball, with the bat, and then the last over he broke free and he smashed a couple of sixes there, and he's raced on to 36 of 22, and the Pakistan management will be definitely happy. They will any day take 199 for 3 on this wicket, and they are in for the money here. They are in to qualify into the Super 8s. On the other hand, Namibia will be eager to put back all the demons of the last few overs in this game. They will be waiting to come back fresh, forget whatever happened on the field. Let's go with a positive intent. Let's take on them. Let's plan it phase by phase. Let's take on the power play first and probably get 50 to 60 runs for the maximum. We can lose 1 or 2 wickets to get to the 60, and then take the game from there, as we can plan it into the middle phase as well as the lower half. We will be back soon here. The target here for Namibia is 200 in this decider here, in this must-win game for Pakistan here. We'll be back at the Sinhalese Sports Club. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Please ensure you have hit the like button so this stream reaches to a multiple number of people on their home page there. And also do ensure to hit the subscribe button, because only when we reach 500 we'll be thinking about taking this as a serious thing, and probably I will probably invest in some things to get in a better scorecard, get in better tools here. So stay tuned and hope you're enjoying the commentary. We'll be back soon for the chase here. Welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, bringing you the live coverage from the Sinhalli Sports Club as Pakistan take on Namibia, and Pakistan a must-win game for them to how they stay put in this tournament here and progress to the Super 8s here. And they have batted beautifully and set a target of 200 after winning the toss and opting to bat first. They have had the upper hand in the first half of this game here. And thank you, artist Jatin Rana, for your message there. I have so many cricket related questions. If you want me to ask, definitely please go ahead. We will try to answer it to the best of our knowledge there. And if we will not be able to answer it, we'll definitely try to get the answer for you, and we'll try to come back with the answer for you. We'll try to answer whatever doubts you have to the best of our knowledge here. I hope you're doing good, and I hope you're enjoying the day, and I hope you're enjoying the cricket here, and especially the World Cup, how it's been going on. It's been a spectacle for all the fans there. Right since the start of the tournament, the Pakistan-Netherlands game, where Netherlands just narrowly managing to lose to Pakistan by 3 wickets and 3 balls to spare, and then how Nepal came on, and USA giving that early scare to India, 66 for 6 at one stage, and Surya Kumar Yadav being dropped, and luckily he was dropped and he went on to score that 84 runs, which actually made the difference there. And then Nepal almost getting a win over England, and then Italy winning over Nepal by 10 wickets and almost 7.5 hours to spare. And then Zimbabwe doing the extreme stuff there. They and Australia for the second time in the T20 World Cups. Zimbabwe coming on and beating Australia convincingly by 23 runs, and Australia then getting beaten by Sri Lanka with Pithum Nisanka scoring the 100 the other day. And with yesterday's game washed out, Zimbabwe getting that 1 point, and with that 1 point it means that Australia are eliminated from the tournament in the group stage, with Australia still having a game to play. So that's a big disappointment for the Australians, who have always dominated this cricketing sphere, and that is going to be a big disappointment for them. They will have to head back home, playing their last game, which is a dead rubber against Oman. I think that's the last league game here in this group stage here. So that's the big story, and this is a big game here: Pakistan versus Namibia. We don't know who's going to progress here. A win for Pakistan would mean Pakistan will go ahead. A win for Namibia could mean Pakistan are eliminated. It could be either USA or Netherlands. If Netherlands go on to beat India with better run rate than USA, then Netherlands can go ahead. Or if the otherwise, USA will go ahead, because USA are currently at the number 2 position in this group here. A win for Pakistan will power them to the second position, and that will be enough for them to qualify. All they require is a win. That's as simple as the equation it gets. So to all the people who are watching Sports Beyond Cancer, I hope you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you're enjoying the stream here. This is going to be an interesting contest. Hopefully Namibia get off to a good start, and we have a good contest on our cards here. Hopefully we will be having the game going down the way of probably Namibia getting somewhere close to 160, 170 by the end of the 18th or 17th, and then hopefully we have a exciting couple of overs in the end, and the game and with both teams having the right balance between the bat and ball. That's the kind of battles we like to watch. Right balance between bat and ball, where good cricket is being played between both the countries here. So please let me know, the artist Jatin Rana, if you have any cricket related questions like you mentioned in the chat box there. Happy to try to answer it to the best of my knowledge there. And thank you for coming into Sports Beyond Cancer, and thank you for all the chat you put up in the message box. Eagerly waiting for all the other people to drop a chat here and let us know from which part of the country or globe you're watching this game, be it Pakistan, be it Lahore, be it Karachi, or you're watching it from Namibia, or wherever you are. Please do let us know and tell us whom are you supporting today. And here are the two Namibian batters walking out there in the middle. They are walking out there in the middle with the likes of Jan Fralink and I'm not sure, Jan Fralink and Elsteenkamp, beg your pardon. Elsteenkamp was looking extremely dangerous the other day. Elsteenkamp, as I rightly said, when he wears on the helmet and the way he holds the bat and his physique and the height and from one side of his face, he looks like a replica of Tim David there, especially the kind of batting stance he has and the kind of facial hairs he has. He looks like a replica of Tim David there. Here is Fahim Ashraf now introduced into the bowling for the first over, and it's been driven towards the cover fielder there. That will be a dot ball there. And Pakistan, on the other hand, will be eager to get some early wickets flowing into the way so that they can put their game to rest and be ensured that they will be going on to the Super 8s. And that's the story so far. 200 the target. Namibia required 200 of 20 overs. And here is Fahim Ashraf running in to bowl to Steenkamp. This time the ball stopping on the batter. He just checked this shot and the ball going away towards the cover fielder there. That will be a dot ball there. Fahim Ashraf, he's been given the responsibility of the bowling the first over here with no Shaheen Afridi today. This time he goes straight. It was in the arc and Steenkamp has hit it straight towards the side screen there. And that will be a 6 runs first boundary here for Namibia and Steenkamp. They have started the proceedings in fashion there, off the ball onto the scoreboard, and that will be off the mark for Steenkamp. 6 runs there for Steenkamp and Namibia. What a shot! It was in the hitting arc and an 83-meter 6 here, and he is making his intentions clear here. He is going to put up a fight here. He is taking on the charge, especially in the power play, especially during those fielding restrictions here. A great stride, and then a full flow of the bat there, and the ball sailing straight over the bowler's head towards the side screen. 6 runs there for Steenkamp. This time Fahim Ashraf banks it in short, and quick has he managed to take the catch there. That was a wonderful effort there in the short third man region there. I think the ball came off the edge. I'm not sure if it came off the edge. No, there was no edge there. The batter was early into the shot, and it's come off the back of the batter there, and the ball was in the air going towards the short third man fielder there, and he puts in a big dive, an outstretched left hand, and he stops the ball going into the boundary there. He thought probably that came off the bat, and he was disappointed in the initial phase initially thinking that he had dropped the catch there. But let's have a replay there. Look at the replay at the ultra edge there. No bat involved there, and a wonderful effort there, managing to save 3 runs for the team there. Full commitment there. He was in the air and put a jump towards his right, jump towards his left, and stop the ball there. Fahim Ashraf this time to Frylink. For the first time here, he's set to face this first delivery of the innings here, Frylink, and that's a 128.4 kilometers per hour ball. The ball being taken away from the batter there. That'll just be a dot ball there. 7 for no loss after 0.5 overs. A steady start for Namibia there. Can they get a boundary here to ensure that they keep their run rate at 10 over? This will be a great positive for Frylink to get off the mark with a boundary here. Can he get a boundary, or will Fahim be able to produce that first breakthrough here? Here is Fahim running in. This time a little bit shorter. He's not managed to time it. His ball is in the air, and that's been dropped. The fielder coming in from the deep square leg region, running towards his right, and he is put down there. How costly could be this catch? How costly could be this wicket here? Frylink's being dropped for a duck by Mohammad Nawaz there. He was running in from the deep square leg region there, and he's dropped a catch there. He made it through all towards the ball, put in the yards to run towards the ball. The ball was lurking in the air for quite some time. He had all the time in the world to settle down, but he's managed to drop the catch there, and the bowler won't be happy, and that will be a reprise for Namibia. After the end of the first over, they are 11 for no loss here, and Pakistan will not be happy with such kind of a fielding effort here, because they need early wickets here, and they definitely need to put the pressure back on the opposition, especially with the likes of the batters like Jan Frylink, who can be deadly on their given day. and that's an easy drop chance here. Nevertheless, a poor shot there from Jan Fring, not a way you would like to want to get off your mark, and that's a poor shot, but luckily he's been dropped here. Mirza into the attack for the first time in this innings. He's been brought on into the team this today to replace, I think, beg your pardon, to replace Shaheen Afridi, and he's taken the new ball along with Fahim Ashraf here. Here is Mirza running in, a fuller length delivery, angling into the pads, but hitting him outside the leg stump, and the ball rolling away towards the point fielder. They scamper for a quick single there. Ten for no loss after 1.2 overs. Can they make the most of the power play and the field restrictions here? They'll be eager to get somewhere close to 50 plus in the first 6 overs here. Here is Mirza running in this time. Wonderful ball, good length ball coming onto the climbing on the batter there. He's managed to just tap it away towards the mid-on fielder there. That'll be a dot ball. Just 2 fielders outside in the power play, and the Namibian batters will be eager to capitalize on that. They would want some quick runs, put some runs on the board, especially when chasing a mammoth total of 200 against a top bowling lineup of Pakistan, where they have a plethora of spinners, world-class spinners in their bowling or armory there. So here is Mirza running in to bowl to Freiling. And this time of driving length delivery, is all he can manage is drive it towards the cover fielder there. That will be a dot ball. 134.8 clicks on that one. And Mirza, he's been brought in to replace Shaheen Afridi, and he's been promising for Pakistan with the way he's been bowling this last 4 balls. He's running in smoothly. He's getting this extra good stride and good bounce off the wicket there. Mirza definitely looks promising. 4 balls, has not given away a single run, and here is Mirza. He'll be running in to bowl to Freiling here. This time banged in a little bit short. The ball not rising as much as the batter expected there, and that hits into his body. That will be yet another dot ball. Wonderful bowling here from Mirza here. Mohammad Nawaz requires 3 more wickets to get 100 T20I wickets there to reach to, and Nicole Lofty-Eaton needs 63 more runs to reach to 1000 T20 runs there. So milestones on the line there for the couple of players there from across the teams. It'll be good to see them achieve them. And here is Namibia. They have started this chase cautiously, courtesy Mirza has been bowling wonderfully, and here is Mirza running into bowl to Freiling here, and this time a lot of width outside the off stump, and the ball being taken away from the batter, but it was too wide, and that'll be a wide ball, and the umpire flexing his arms, and he will have to bowl the ball once again. 11 for no loss after 1.5. To all the listeners, I hope you hit the subscribe button. Every single subscription will give us the hope to fight against life. Every single subscription will give us the hope to wake up tomorrow, wake up every single day, and come back here to follow our passion for sports and sports journalism, and use it as a tool to promote positivity in the community and development in the community. This time, wonderfully opening the face of the bat. The ball is running away towards the third man boundary. Wonderfully shot, wonderfully timed. The ball was angling into the batter there. He did not try to hit the ball too hard. He just opened the face of the bat and guided it in the gap between the short third man fielder and the deep square leg fielder there. The ball running away into the boundary, using the pace of the bowler there. Wonderfully guided there to the boundary there. Wonderful shot there by Freiling there to end the over. After the end of 2 overs, Namibia 15 for no loss here, chasing a target of 200 here put up by Pakistan. A must-win game here for Pakistan, and they would definitely love some early wickets to put the opposition on the back foot and wonderfully sail into the Super 8s here. And we will have to see who gets them that breakthrough here. Probably a lot of spinners. They have a lot of world-class spinners, and definitely they are depending on them to deliver on this occasion, as they have delivered time and time again for Pakistan here. This time Fahim Ashraf angling the ball into the wicket here. A good ball there. He's tried to force a shot towards the leg side. A big heave, only managing to get an inside edge, and the ball rolling away towards Shahib Zada Farhan, stationed himself at the mid-wicket region there. Fahim Ashraf into his second over. He's been given the responsibility as there's no Shaheen Afridi this evening, and they have brought in Mirza. So both of them bowling in tandem here. Fahim Ashraf and Mirza here. So please let us know from which part of the world you're watching this game, and kindly hit that subscribe button, and please share it with your friend and family, because that is mean the world to us. That will support our journey. And here is Fahim Ashraf, bangs it in, good length delivery, and the ball getting a little bit of extra bounce there, and he taps it towards the front of the cover fielder there, and the crossover for a single here. At this stage, Pakistan were 15 for no loss. Namibia too early into the game, just 1 run ahead, 16 for no loss. Too early to make such kinds of comparisons here. A steady start, I could say, for Namibia. They are watching the ball closely. They're trying to pick the gaps, and they will be having that big number on the back of their minds. That is the psychology of the pressure, because the number 200 will be playing in their ends. That could force them to play those fall shots here. Here is Fahim to Freiling. Onto the pads. He's tucked it away off his hips towards the deep square leg region there. That will just be 1 run there for Freiling there. Eagerly waiting for your comments in the comment box. Please do let us know whatever from which part of the country or which part of the city you're watching, the world you're watching this game, and whom are you supporting. And please share it with your friends and family. We badly need to get to that 500 mark as early as possible, because that will make me serious about this initiative as they enter the remission phase, and that will make me consider to bring in more tools and more softwares or more animations for the scorecard and stuff, so that I can make this stream in a better way. And at this time, bagged in 2 shot, and Stenkamp won't miss out on this. He's gone over the mid-on fielder there, and the ball going away towards the boundary in the long on range, and there 1 bounce into the boundary, into the advertising boards there. That is 4 runs here. Wonderful shot. Poor ball there. A gift on offer, and Stenkamp would not miss out on that. But Fahim Ashraf, can he get a breakthrough? Can he get a breakthrough for Pakistan? A much required breakthrough. Here he is running in. Beautifully ball. Good length delivery. The batter taps it gently towards the left of Fahim Ashraf, and a scamper for a quick single there. No damage done there. Good running between the wickets there. Good communication between the 2 openers there. Gently tapped it, and both the batters were on the toes running towards their end, and that will be an easy single there for Namibia. Rotation of strike is extremely important as much as boundaries, as you might have seen it over the years in this kind of a contest here. And here they are, 22 for no loss after 2.5 overs. (172) the required runs from 103. Here is Fahim running into bowl to Freiling. This time straying down the leg, and he's pulled it away all along the ground towards Saim Ayub in the deep square leg region there. That will just be 1 run there. And after the end of 3 overs, Namibia 23 for no loss, and an expensive over for Saim Ayub for not an expensive over, Fahim Ashraf. Just 8 runs coming off the over here, and Namibia steadily playing here, getting 8 runs off the over. 23 for no loss, taking minimal risks here, playing according to the situation here. 177 runs required. The required run rate now 10.41. Can they create an upset here? Can they get an upset here? This upset will open up the table here. And can if Namibia manage to beat Pakistan here, can Netherlands manage to beat India tonight and cause yet another upset? And can Netherlands storm into the next phase of the tournament? This could be exciting if those things happen out there, but that seems far affair, because Pakistan are in a dominant position right now, and they have all the bowlers, especially the finger spinners and the spinners, who can bring the game back from Namibia at any given stage. As rightfully said, Saim Ayub, he's been wonderful with his bowling here into the attack here. Dot ball to start off the proceedings here. Will the left-hander be tempted to go over the top for Saim Ayub, especially in the power play? He shuffles across towards the leg stump, tries to create the room, and only manages to tap it towards the cover fielder there, as he backed away too much towards the leg stump, and the ball turning away from the batter. All he could do was stretch and tap the ball towards the cover region, and they scamper for a quick single there. A fumble there from the fielder Salman Agha in the cover region, and that will give them the time to easily complete that single here. 24 for no loss after 3.2 overs. 176 required from 100 balls. That's the story out there in the middle at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo here. This time wonderfully bowled a carom ball there from Saim Ayub, and he is happy to defend it, and that will be a dot ball there. Kindly hit that like button there. Please hit that subscribe button. Because only when you hit the like button, the YouTube algorithm will push it to the other people's homepage there. Here is Saim Ayub running in. This time he walks across the off stump, makes room for himself, and goes to play the big sweep shot. He's managed to play the big shot there. Did it go to one bounce into the fence, or did it land directly on the ropes there? I think they'll be probably going upstairs here. Wonderfully played here. Premeditated shot. As soon as he saw the bowler was bowling the carom ball, he shifted across towards the off stump, went down on his knees, and swept the ball towards the deep fine leg region there. Oh, I think that's one bounce into the boundary. 4 runs there. Great shot there. Great innovation there, and he's managed to manufacture a shot out of nothing there. Wonderful batting there, using the fielding restrictions to his potential here. This time, beautifully ball, Saim Ayub. He's an absolutely class with the ball there. Wonderfully tossed up the ball outside the off stump, tempting the batter to come in for the drive to play the shot, and the batter rightfully falling for the bait. He goes on to play the shot, and the ball, the extra bounce coming in, and he's been beaten, but luckily, and the keeper whips the bail off, but luckily the feet was grounded there. No damage done there. Great bowling there. What a sight for the wicket keeper to see the ball and the batter being drawn into the drive, and the ball turning away from the batter, and but luckily he had his foot grounded there. This time two shot there. Can't bowl there. Saim Ayub, poor ball there. A half tracker and a lot of width outside the off stump, and Stenkamp rocks back and cuts it fiercely, precisely between in the point region, and the ball rolling away towards the point region there, to the boundary there. And that will be 9 runs of the over, and 32 for no loss Namibia, as the openers Lawrence Steenkamp is on 20 of 14. He is starting to get a move on here. We all know how dangerous he can be. We all know how deadly he can be. Lawrence Steenkamp, he can hit the ball hard, and once he gets set in, he can take the game apart. Extremely important for Pakistan to remove Steenkamp as early as possible here. And Jan Frelling playing on 9 of 10 balls here, and the partnership 32 of 24 balls, and the required run rate now 10 and a half here. .32 for no loss after 4 overs, requiring 168 from 96 balls, and Mirza, who's bowled brilliantly in the first over, has been given the ball once again. Here is Mirza running in, this time to bowl to Frelling. Can he get a breakthrough here? The much required breakthrough here and break the momentum. And that's it. He's bowled him. He's crashed into the middle stump here. Frelling trying to back away towards the leg stump. The ball coming in, darting in into the stumps there. A good length delivery, darting into the batter there. And he has missed the line of the ball there. And he says, you miss, I hit kind of a situation here. Wonderfully bowled, coming in. And the ball pitching in a good length and darting into the middle stump there. He goes for the wild slash, goes for the wild cut. He's in no position to play the shot, and Mirza will have the last laugh here, as that will be the breakthrough, the much required breakthrough for Pakistan. And Frelling, who will be walking away towards the pavilion, will be disappointed. Just 9 runs of 11 balls there, and Namibia 32 for 1. And Pakistan will be extremely happy to see the back of Jan Frelling here. 168 runs required in 95 balls. Namibia 32 for 1, and Pakistan getting their first breakthrough in this while defending this title here. The target here, beg your pardon. I hope you hit the like button because that will help me reach a lot of people on the home page. The stream will be promoted on the home page, so please as you're watching the stream, just ensure you hit the like button and then continue to watch the stream there. And you can also hit the subscribe button, and that will help us continue this journey for a long-term basis here. Jan Nicole Lofty Eaton is out there in the middle at number 3 for UAE here. He's been a superstar. He's had a good strike rate of 137. We all saw what he could do in the last game, and he's a power hitter there. So definitely Pakistan will be keen to get another wicket here and get the double wicket breakthrough. Can one wicket bring in two here? Beautifully bowled, good length delivery, angling into the batter. He's tapped it towards the mid wicket, and he's off the mark. That was a risky run, but he's scampered through, and he's off the mark there. 200, and that's the kind of score, that's the kind of number that will put a psychological pressure in the heads of the Namibians trying to play those fancy shots. And there you saw rightfully Frailing trying to make a lot of room and manufacture the shot out of nowhere. That's the kind of pressure that will be running in the opposition camp when they're chasing a number like 200. And here is Mirza running into bowl to Steenkamp. Can he get the big breakthrough of Steenkamp and remove both remove the other settled batter to pile up the pressure on Namibia? Bouncer there, and Steenkamp pulls it, keeps it along the ground and taps it towards the short square leg region there. The fielder coming in from the deep backward square leg region collects the ball, and that will be just one run there. Just seen on the stream here that only 2 people have hit the subscribe button while 28 people are watching the stream. Kindly hit the subscribe button. That will help us along the long journey, along this fight, fight for a cause here. Mirza running in to bowl to Lofty Eaton. This time he's banged it in short outside the off stump there, and that will be a dot ball, just going past the outside as the ball pitching in and shaping away from the batter. Wonderfully bowled. He has a good smooth run up here. Mirza has a good stride when he's coming in towards the wicket, and the kind of action he has extremely smooth, and the way he brings in the ball with an angle, and this one wonderfully bowled there. Lofty Eaton completely beaten. That extra bounce he generates, hitting the deck hard. Wonderful stuff there from Mirza. He's bowling wonderfully this evening here at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo. Here is running in to bowl to Lofty once again. This time Lofty Eaton charges down the ground. What a wonderful shot. The ball's going over the cover fielders there, and that will be one bounce into the boundary there. 4 runs there. A premeditated shot. It was a full pitch delivery, and Lofty Eaton giving the charge, counter-attacking the bowler there, and he's managed to hit a beautiful shot over the covers, and that will be one bounce into the boundary. 4 runs there for Lofty Eaton there. .162 required from 91, and here is Mirza running in to bowl to Lofty Eaton. This time he rocks back a little bit short, and he tries to cut it in the gap, but unable to find the gap there. Only managed to hit it on the bounce to the point fielder there. That was meant to be hit. A missed out opportunity by Eaton there, and nevertheless that will be the end of the over. 38 for 1 after 5 overs. The Netherlands will be eager to get a move on, get somewhere close to 50 by the end of the power play. I think one more over left in the power play, and they will be eager to get to the 50 mark so that they can pace their middle phase overs and then take the game on in the last phase with 50 or 60 odd runs to be got off the last 6 or 7 overs there. So that could be the way to play, and ensure that they chase the target of 200 here. But if Namibia manage to win, this will be the group will be completely open with just India qualified and then Pakistan eliminated. And if Netherlands manage to win tonight with a big margin, then Netherlands come into the picture out of nowhere. So that's how it can be. But Pakistan definitely seemingly looking like the front runners to win this game and just secure that second position and qualify into the Super 8 straight away. So here is Saim Ayub into the second over, a carom ball, and Stenkamp drives it towards the long off region. That will be a single here. Here is Saim Ayub. This time he backs away towards the. And is that out? Is he out? I think he's out. I think he's out. That's a poor running there. He backed away towards the leg stump and drove it straight through the cover and started running. And Lofty Orton and Salman Aga throwing the ball back to Saim Ayub, and Saim Ayub whipping the bails off, and he is short of his crease. Poor running there. Poor running, just throwing away his wicket here. He is nowhere in the picture, and Saim Ayub whipping the bails off. Lofty Eaton, such a big wicket. He threw away his wicket in the last game, going for the unconventional scoop shot, reverse scoop shot. And this game, he has hit it straight to the fielder in the cover regions. That too powerfully, not gently. And he had no time, and he started to run. And a throw coming in from Salman Aga to the bowler's end, and he's nowhere in the picture there. The on-field umpire raising his finger. Lofty Eaton will be kicking himself. He would not be able to make an eye contact with the coach or the captain when he goes back to the dressing room. An absolutely disastrous run, an absolutely disastrous call, and he's thrown Pakistan wide open into this game once again here, and he departs for just 5 runs, and that will be the second wicket for Pakistan. 39 for 2. They've got the second breakthrough, and they have been given a gift here. Lofty Eaton, you all know how big of a batter he is. He can take the game away from you. The kind of shots he plays with a strike rate of 137.7 and getting off in such a manner, getting off a run out with no run there. Hit the ball straight fiercely towards the cover fielder, and he starts running. And he's well short of the ground and absolutely suicidal there. He's gifted away a wicket to Pakistan, and Pakistan on the other hand will be extremely happy to have taken that wicket there. I mean, that's a gift on offer, and an easy run out, and he's thrown away his wicket here out of nowhere, and he's just been suicidal out there. The Namibia will be kicking themselves in for what Lofty Eaton has done out there in the middle. Stenkamp on the other end will not be happy. There was no run at all. I'm not sure why they took that run, and that was a complete disaster here. With that said, we'll be taking the drinks break here. Both the teams the drinks are being brought onto the field, and 39 for 2, chasing a target of 200. To all the listeners who have come on to Sports Beyond Cancer, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist who's been covering this World Cup on YouTube, which is extremely new to me. I earlier used to cover the games from the ground. I used to be a sports reporter, sports photojournalist, take photos of in the field and interview players, but this is extremely new to me, courtesy my 5th cancer, 2.5 years, sidelined on the bed, and now I made a comeback because I've entered remission, luckily entered remission by God's grace, and that has given me the opportunity to at least follow my passion for sports journalism. 8 years of my career as sports journalist. Now I'm trying to do it through YouTube as I recover, as I enter the remission phase, and I'm hoping that I continue until my remission and the rehab phase goes on, and hopefully starting to build a community here. So that's the reason I'm covering it from this platform, and that's the reason the name of the channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that I feel motivated to wake up and fight through my cause, fight for my life, and fight for my passion every single day, because this sports journalism will give me a purpose to wake up. This will give me a purpose to fight for my life, and this will give me a purpose to look at life in a better, different perspective, despite all the troubles in my life here. Here is Saim Ayub, this time straying down the leg, and that's off the pads, and Usman Tariq will complete the proceedings in the short fine leg region there. That will be just a 1 run here. Pakistan en route in this game here. Shahib Zada Farhan, what a knock he's played. He's scored a wonderful century here. He's played an unconventional knock. He's played an uncharacteristic knock. Today he's played very calm. He did not throw away his wicket. He would have learnt his lessons. Probably him getting the hairdryer treatment there from Mike Hesson the other day after he opened the game for India by throwing away his wicket. He is the most reliable battle for Pakistan, and the recent stats show that whenever he gets a start and whenever he gets going, that's when Pakistan thrives and that's when Pakistan wins. So definitely Mike Hesson would have put a word there, and he would have ensured that they have done their homework before this game in this must-win encounter here. And today it was reflecting in his innings. The way Shahib Zada Farhan batted today, he did not bat like he usually bats, where he comes and hits those big sixes, where he charges down the ground and hits those big sixes and fours, and he takes on the bowlers and the fielders in the power play. Today we saw a different Shahib Zada Farhan, highly matured, highly responsible, and highly ensured that he played a leader's knock, because he is a wicket that he would have made him realize that he needs to put a price on his wicket, and he needs to play that kind of a knock where he anchors and plays as long as possible and takes the team to safety and gives that perfect start. That is when Pakistan can thrive, and he definitely showed character out there, and big lesson learned there from the Indian game for Shahib Zada Farhan and the Pakistan management, and they will be happy that they got that loss in the group stage and not in any knockout game. And that is why they have shown today the way they played, especially balancing their shots, especially pacing their innings perfectly, running those singles, running those twos. And never have I seen Farhan lately playing in such a manner, and today he showed that character because of the lesson he got against India. And definitely he would have got the hairdryer treatment there from Mike Hesson, or probably he would have been told that please put a price on your wicket, don't throw away your wicket, stay there, and because only when you play well the Pakistan team thrives. That's been the recent form so far. So you take the responsibility of ensuring that you set the platform initially and then transfer the proceedings to the next players, to the batters coming down the line. So wonderful stuff, great work done by the management, and it definitely reflected out today the way Shahib Zada Farhan played out there. So 160 required from 83 balls, 6.1 overs, as Mohammad Nawaz has been brought into the attack here. Here is Mohammad Nawaz running in to bowl to Steenkamp, and that is a short of a length ball, but the ball pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the batter. He's cut it away towards the sweeper cover region there. That'll just be one run there. So Carl Jacob, thank you for your message there. Hope you're doing good. My country of origin is commentary is coming in from my home team, because I'm currently at my home nursing my battle with my 5th cancer, as I'm under remission here. 2.5 years bed in here, back with my parents because I needed the support of my parents here. And I'm actually from India here. I'm from the southern part of India here. And thank you for the question here. The commentary is coming in from the southern part of India here. This time straying down the leg, and that'll be a white ball there. Shahib Zada Farhan, absolute class. Definitely he is matured enough. He's played a matured knock here. For the first time I've seen him play such a kind of a knock, calm under pressure, waiting for the loose deliveries, and taking those calculated risks. Today he did not throw away his wicket as he threw it away on the previous occasions, be it against India or any other teams. He always goes to play those big shots, trying to place those fancy shots. But today mature. This is the kind of Shahib Zada Farhan I would like to see in the future. This is the kind of cricket I would like to see in the future from Shahib Zada. Absolutely class. And if he continues to play on this way, he is going to be one of the legends in this cricketing sphere here. Great stuff there from Shahib Zada Farhan. I hope he continues to play and have that same kind of a mindset where he learns to respect the good balls, tap it into the gaps and pick those twos and ones and wait for the opportunities, and then take the calculated risk, and sets the tone for the team by giving that early initial impetus to the team and providing that safety net for the batters to come in, because the stats have clearly shown only when he plays well, Pakistan thrives well. That's been the sort of form for Pakistan in the recent times, and definitely he showed shouldered responsibility. But on the other day against India, he opened the gates with that irresponsible shot, going in for that big shot at an initial stage. And no wonder he has learned the tournament. And definitely Pakistan would be happy they got the loss in the group phase and not in the knockout stage. They're a great learning curve for them. This time, poor shot there from Stenkamp there. And the ball's been turning away from the batter there. He goes for the wild slog sweep, Stenkamp, and the ball is lurking in the air, and the keeper rightfully calling for it. I think that's Usman Khan. He's rightfully called for it, and he will have to depart. Mohammad Nawaz angling the ball into the batter, the ball pitching on the leg stump and turning away from the batter, and Stenkamp goes for the wild slog sweep, only to manage a edge there. The ball is in the air, and Usman Khan completes the catch. He says, I have the gloves and I'm going for the catch there. An easy catch nevertheless for Usman Khan. Lawrence Stenkamp, 23 runs of 22. He's been dismissed, and Pakistan 43 for 3 now. Namibia 43 for 3 now after 6.5 overs. Absolutely, they are in a misery here. Namibia are in misery here, and Pakistan seem to be looking on to marching and cruising into the Super 8s here. Wonderful stuff here from Pakistan. The loss against India definitely proven to be a game changer. They've gone back, put the defense back, put the past back behind their minds. They took on the positives from the game. They went back to the rooms, did the post-mortem, realized where they went wrong, and not just did they realize where they went wrong, they also managed to realize where they have been doing it wrong for quite some time. Just like the likes of Sahibzada Farhan, who's been playing good knocks, but he always ends up throwing up his wicket because he wants to play those big fancy shots. He wants to play those big sixes, especially like the documentary where he says he is the batter who hit Bumrah for 3 sixes. I mean, as a batter, if you want to be a legendary figure who goes on to play bigger innings and playing for your country for a long time, you need to stay and value your wicket. You need to put a price on your wicket, especially when the team's depending on your opening, and especially when the team thrives when you perform well at the top. And today he showed the character. Today he brought in the maturity, and the first time I could say this guy, if he continues to bat like that, he is going to be a legend in the world cricketing sphere. So that's the story out there from the middle. 44 for 3 after 7 overs. And Carl Jacob 83. Yes, southern part of India. I'm not sure if you have heard about the Royal City Mysore. I come in from the Royal City of Mysore from Karnataka. So that's my city. I live in Mysore here. It's a pleasant city. I stay along here with my family, and I come back here so that I can get treated well, because I have some family support running in because I was bedridden for the past 2.5 years with my 5th battle with cancer there. So this time a short of a length delivery, not the kind of start you would want. Shadab Khan, a short of a length delivery and lot of width, and Erasmus there, he will be happy there. He's cut the ball between the point fielder and the short third man fielder. The ball running away into the boundary. Beautiful shot there. 4 runs there, wonderfully timed, and that will be 4 runs there. Thank you, Leslie Reynolds, 3996. From us, you doing good job. Thank you very much, Leslie Reynolds, for the much kind words, and really appreciate it, because this motivates me and this gives me kind of hope, especially when I'm going through such hard times, and especially when I'm trying to follow my passion, because this is extremely new to me. I have been doing this kind of job, being a sports journalist, reporting and taking the sports photographs from the ground, and 2.5 years I've been sidelined, all my belongings still stuck back in New Zealand, and I'm here clueless what to do, how do I follow my passion. But the passion for sports kept me alive despite the 5 cancers at the age of 33, and I stayed and held on to that hope there. And this kind of messages definitely motivates me to put in more hard work, put into a homework, and come back and continue this channel as I go through the remission phase and give it back to you people and give it back to the community. Thank you so much for that wonderful message. This time Erasmus Shadab gets his first wicket. He tries to be cheeky. The ball was turning away from the batter. He tries to guide it towards the short third man region, vacant gap towards the short third man, and Usman catch taking a good catch there, fine edge there, and Usman catch safe as ever. He's poached on to that, and that will be the 4th wicket for falling for Namibia. The captain here, Gerard Erasmus, he will be taking the long walk back. He will be disappointed. Not the kind of wicket he would like to have been thrown away. 7 of 6 balls. Try to be a little too cheeky early into the innings. tried to play it fine between the keeper and the short third man, ending up only to hole out to the keeper's gloves there. 7 runs of 6 balls, and he will have to depart here. So that's the story out there for the middle, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you hit the subscribe button and hope you hit the like button, because this is a learning curve for me, and I'm extremely hoping that this will help me battle through my battles of life, and it will help me once again continue my passion for sports and sports journalism. Always wanted to be involved in sports and promote sports journalism right since the schoolhood days. Did the education in the same manner, found my dream jobs in the same manner, but unfortunately 5 cancers, the first 4 cancers, even then I continued to follow my passion there. Then in New Zealand, the 5th cancer struck. I had to be back 2.5 years on the beds, sidelined, and gracefully, thankfully to the universe, I am under the remission phase now, and here I am trying to do my best with whatever possible resources through the stream, through the YouTube. And here I am continuing my passion, because I did not want to give up on my passion just because of 5 cancers. And that's the reason behind this channel, and that's the reason behind this name of this channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. For all your support you guys have given me, this has definitely motivated me to believe in myself, to believe in the fight, to not give up on life and fight till the last minute, and keep fighting till the end and give it all, because nothing can take away sports and the passion for sports away from me. And that's kept me alive through this 5 cancers here. So please hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends and family, and hit that bell icon so that we stay associated for a long time here. Here is Shadab Khan, beautifully bowled. That's a googly, and a half-hearted appeal there from Shadab Khan. Can this go upstairs here? Will they be interested? Salman Agha has a laughter there. They are not going upstairs here, probably hitting him outside the off stump, and that will be just a dot ball there. 50 for 4 after 7.5. The required runs are 150 off 73. Shadab Khan has come back brilliantly after being hit for the boundary of the first ball here. Here is Shadab Khan, a wonderfully flighted delivery. It was in the air, a full toss. He's tried to flick it away towards the mid-wicket region there, and Usman Tariq there is unable to hold on to it. Not the kind of fielder you would like to have at mid-wicket region, not the kind of fielders you would like to have at close quarters, not the especially when the player is extremely tall, not the kind of fielders you would want to have. Salman Agha should have kept someone else there, probably likes of Babar Azam or Sahib Zada Farhan, especially when a new batsman is out there in the middle. Once again, a learning curve there for Salman Agha and the Pakistan team here. That could have been a catch, but nevertheless, it wouldn't matter today. But what if it was a big batter and it was a big game? So definitely a learning curve there. With that said, that will be 1 run and 51 for 4 here after the end of 8 overs. I hope you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you hit the like button, because that will do the world of good for us, because that will give me the motivation to fight against the cancer and to come back more stronger and to continue my passion for sports journalism. Always wanted to be promoting sports. That's why I worked as a sports journalist for 4 years in India, covering the Indian Premier League and the other leagues, and then worked for 4 years, close to 4 years in New Zealand, covering the Tokyo Olympics, covering the rugby leagues, covering the cricketing leagues, working with the New Zealand cricketers, working in Dunedin, working in different cricketing spheres. But unlucky there, cancer, the 5th cancer, beg your pardon. The first 4 cancers I was somehow managing, but the 5th cancer, it went on for 2.5 years, and here I am under remission. Still I have the process of plastic surgery and the other stuff to still go on. Still I have the enter into rehab phase, and still I have the plastic surgery to go on. So it's a long journey, but you guys have motivated me, and through this channel I have been catering to the audience here. And here is the batter trying to be cheeky again, trying to go for the scoop shot, but the ball's turned and it's gone towards the slip there. A lot of turn for offer there for Nawaz there. He's bowling wonderfully. 145 required from 70. Here is well flighted delivery, angling into the batter there. He's tapped it away towards the cover point region, and the batter's coming back, crossing over for a quick single there. 144 runs required. This is seemingly highly impossible for Namibia. Pakistan will be sailing into the Super 8s here. They will have their hopes back. The fans back there in Rawalpindi, Karachi and Lahore, they will be extremely happy to see Pakistan go into the Super 8s. They would have been extremely devastated, distraught after what happened against India, but such kind of games happens. You can have an off day, and they had an extremely off day, but you'll have to raise a hand of how India played the other day. They were completely on the upper hand. Their bowlers were completely dominating. On the other hand, they played the day game, and you would have to respect the way Ishan Kishan played on that day, when all the other batter struggled. Ishan Kishan scoring those 77 runs off the 88 runs initially. When he was dismissed, the score was 88, and he had managed to score 77 of that. You need to stand up and respect those kind of innings, and he probably took the game away from Pakistan the other day. And this time, wonderfully bowled, tossed it outside the off stump, and the ball turning away from the batter there, and he has driven it towards the sweeper cover region there, and 1 run there. And thank you for your message there, Tahir Ali 249. Extremely sorry if I have mispronounced that. Please don't mind. But thank you for your message there. And Carl Jacob, your courage is great and inspiring. Thank you very much, Carl Jacob. Every single kind of motivation is extremely required, and thank you for this sweet word, because it's been a difficult journey, losing whatever you had shaped up, whatever you had imagined, especially the sports dreams I had achieved back there in India, and how it had nurtured me to follow my path, and it had taken me to New Zealand, the land where sports is an integral part, and I had learned to be a part of the sporting system there. I was enjoying my time there. I was enjoying my life at 30s there, and the fifth cancer came in at 31, and 2.5 years lying in bed with no hope, nothing to look forward to every single day, just the hospital, just the dressings. And suddenly I entered remission to God's grace, and that is the reason of this channel here, Sports Beyond Cancer. Even now I am gutted, because I want to be on the ground, but I'm managing something, and this time I'm trying to do my best with my limited resources here. This time mix up between the wicket there, he taps it towards the point region there, and Smith wanted to take the single, and he was halfway down by Rocksnick, sends him back, and no damage there in the end there, and that will be a dot ball for start the proceedings off for, I think that's Shadab Khan there in his second over there. So that's been my story, and that's the reason behind this name of this channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. Here is Shadab running in. This time a flighted delivery, and he's managed to york himself by stepping down the ground, and good fielding there for Shaheen Afridi. I'm not sure if it's Shaheen Afridi. I think that's a substitute. He's coming as a substitute, I guess. Running in quickly there from the deep, and he'll restrict the batters for just a single there. Thank you for letting me know that your story is great and inspiring. Definitely, that means a lot here. Definitely been a tough to accept the fifth cancer, which ran for 2.5 years, because my entire dreams of being a sports journalist got shattered. All my sporting gears, the expensive cameras are still stuck there in New Zealand. The visas expired. I don't know how I'm going to get it here, but I'm still clinging on to the hope that everything will be okay one day. And thanks to you people, I've got the belief back in the universe and its ways, because it's extremely shattering to lose the hope on universe for having those 5 cancers at the age of 33. And then someone came in and told, when you are working as a journalist in India, you only cater to the Indian sports audience, and when you're working as a sports journalist in New Zealand, you are only catering to those in New Zealand audience. But now through this platform, probably the universe wanted to give you those 5 cancers and bring you to this path and connect it with you all, because through this platform I'm able to connect with all the people across the globe. I'm able to mingle with all the people, the like-minded, sports-minded people across the globe. And that's the way when I started to believe probably this could be the universe's bigger picture. And that is when I slowly, after seeing your comments, seeing the kind of response I've been receiving, I've started to believe probably this could be universe's bigger plan to connect with a bigger audience. And probably that's the reason it gave me those 5 cancers and forced me to take this path here. So that's the story out there. And here is Shadab Khan has thrown it a little bit wide outside the off stump and wide outside the wide guideline. That will be a wide there, and the umpire will flex his arms, and that will be a wide ball. This time once again pitching outside, way outside the off stump, and the ball turning away from the batter, and he taps it towards the wide of point fielder there, and they run in for a quick single there. I mean, the degree of turn these Pakistan bowlers are able to generate is simply wonderful. Even against the game against India, the amount of turn these bowlers were able to generate, simply great there. As you can rightly see, Shadab Khan bowling in that tossed up deliveries, and he's enjoying his moment out there, extracting that grip from the surface. He's tossing in the ball and giving it a good amount of flight, teasing the batters, and the ball turning away from the batter there. Absolute display of leg spin bowling of the topest order there. So with that said, the 62 for, beg your pardon, let me check a score there. With that said, the score is now 62 for 4 after 10. The halfway stage in the chase here. Can Namibia get 138 off from 60 overs, or have they let it too late, because the run rate is climbing up to 13 point here now, 13.88 the required run rate, and easily we have around 160 people on this on this stream right now. If it will be extremely great if you were 160 people. I think only 3 people have hit the subscribe button. It will be extremely happy face for me if the remaining 155, 153 hit the subscribe button, because that will give me a motivation, because that will put me into a place where I can get to the 500 mark, because getting to that 500 mark as early as possible is extremely crucial to motivate me, because I did not have a purpose to wake up because of the cancer here. But now you guys have given me the purpose to wake up and do this stuff every single day. But getting to 500 will motivate me to bring in more stuff, to do the homeworks. I know I'm not completely having all the knowledge in regarding to cricket, because I'm not just focused about cricket. I follow all the sports. I follow a lot of sports because I'm a sports journalist, not a cricket journalist. So that will motivate me to learn more, to read more books, to come in with better insights to you, better animated score lines to you. So please help me get to the 500, and eventually we'll get to the 1000. But about a kind request to help me reach to that 500 mark as early as possible. So please ensure you hit the like button and click that subscribe button as you're watching this stream here. This time a Yorker length delivery, and Nawaz has managed to squeeze it now, and the batter has managed to squeeze it towards the long on region there. That will be a single here. 64 for 4 after 10.2 overs, and Namibia requiring 136 runs from 58 balls here. 136 from 58 balls. Can someone produce a magical knock, a moment of brilliance here? Not just to win the game, at least to give Pakistan a tough contest here, so that we start enjoying the cricket between bat and ball. Can someone put out their hand and put up a fight for Namibia and take the game to the later half of this game? This time thrown in wide outside the off stump, and that will be a wide ball there. Not a ball you would want to see as a captain there. Wide ball, easy extra there. Pakistan have been giving a lot of extras this innings here. This time wonderfully ball, good length angling into the batter. He's cut it away towards the backward point region, and that will be a dot ball. 135 required from 57. 65 for 4 after 10.3 overs. And the Pakistan will be happy. Vloshnik struggling to time the ball. He's playing it extremely cautiously. 9 runs of 11 balls. Here is Nawaz running in. A flighted delivery, angling into the pads, and Vloshnik this time goes straight aerially, just teasing the fielder there, Babar Azam, in the long on region there, and just managing to clear the ropes there. For one moment there, Babar Azam seemed to be interested, and there he is, Babar Azam, sharing a laugh, sharing a smile there. The ball was flighted, angling into the pads, and Vloshnik going straight in the air. A big shot there, and Babar Azam, I think just out of his reach, just going past him, and Babar Azam would have been interested for quite some time, and the batter would have had his heart in his mouth for just a couple of fractions there. But nevertheless, 6 runs there for Vloshnik. He is broken free here. This time beautifully balled there, no chance there. He's only managed to respect the bowler, and he's tapped it back to the bowler there. That is a dot ball there. 71 for 4 after 10.4 overs, and the required rate now slowly climbing above 14 there. 14.07 to be precise there. Here is Mohammad Nawaz running in to bowl to Vloshnik. A flighted delivery, pitching outside the leg stump and turning in the ball into the pads there, and he tucks it away towards the mid-wicket. Usman Khan, the keeper, happy to go and collect the ball and complete the proceedings there. And that will be the end of the overs. 72 for 4 after 11 overs. And Namibia requiring, beg your pardon there, give me a moment. Namibia requiring 128 runs from 54 balls. And to all the people who joined in from across the globe, please drop in a comment box. The chat box is open. Please do let us know which place or which city you're watching this stream from, and whom are you rooting for today, and whom are you rooting in this tournament in general. Just let us know, because that will motivate us, and that will make us feel like people are listening to us, and it will feel like we are having a conversation, and I'm not just talking to a camera out here. So kindly requesting you, drop that comment, drop the chat in the comment box, just a hi, or probably you can even give a feedback on my commentary or a stream, because I want to learn, and that will make me a better person, because every single day I want to learn and keep growing here. So whatever you want to say, please say in the chat box. Let me know from which city you are, which team you are supporting for, and also a feedback on this channel and this kind of a stream here. 72 for 4 after 11 overs, and here is Usman Tariq for the first time with his unique angle and the kind of variations he brings in, especially the lower angle the googly bowled in from the lower angle, extremely difficult to pick by the bowlers there. So let's see what he has in store for us and Pakistan today. A wonderful little start here from Usman Tariq. The ball turning into the batter. He's coming in from the tennis court here, and that will be a dot ball, as the batter is happy to watch him, watch his action and watch his proceedings, because it's going to be extremely difficult for a batter who's facing him for the first time, especially such a kind of action, and the pause he brings in along with this ball there. This time angling into the pads, and he's tucked it away towards the mid-wicket region there. Shaheen Afridi, the substitute fielder, collects it, and he is thrown the back quickly as possible to the wicket keeper. That will be just one run there. It's extremely difficult for our batters who have to pick him, especially who are seeing him for the first time. Here is Usman Tariq is there. Then comes the pause, and this time wonderfully bowled, probably the googly or a carom ball, I'm not sure. The ball turning into the pads, and that will be a single as he tucks it away towards the mid-wicket region there. 127 runs required of 52. That's the scenario out there. Beautiful ball there, and he's been a revelation for Pakistan. He's been a great find, especially coming in with that unique angle, unique arc. And I'm not sure about the pause there, because there are a lot of controversies going about the pause. And Ashwin rightfully pointing in his on his social media platform that the batter has the right to step away from the a pause there. It's not it's legal from both the ends. The bowler can take a pause, it's legal, and so can the batter move away, citing that I'm not sure when he's going to bowl. So that will be a cause of concern for the headache for the umpires and not for the players. So Ashwin rightfully pointing that scenarios out there. So here is Usman Tariq, this time from over the wicket, and this time he's bowled a wonderful googly there, carom ball, and he's happy to rock back and tucks it away towards the mid-off region. That will be one run there. Thank you for your message there, Syed Ahmad N3W from Bihar Sharif. 60% Pakistan, 40% Namibia. Definitely I know that's the kind of situation. I'm thinking probably it's 75% Pakistan, 25% Namibia at this stage, because the match is almost gone, because the required rate is climbing above 15.5 now with the dot ball. Tariq finishes his first over, 1 over, none for 4, and that will be the end of the over here. 76 for 4, I guess. 76 for 4. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5. 76 for 4, beg your pardon. And that will be the end of the over. The required run rate climbing up to 15.5. And can you tell us your name one more time? My name is Saurabh Vittalmurthy, rightfully, as you can see. I'm not sure. That's not my real name. My real name is Saurabh Vittalmurthy, and my Instagram ID is Saurabh_Chicharito, which has been mentioned on the left side of the top of the screen. You can log in. You can follow me on my Instagram page, Saurabh_Chicharito. You will get an insight into my entire cancer journey, all the 5 cancers journeys, and the resilience and the fight I've been put through, being bedridden for almost 2.5 years, fighting all the battles, be it the debt, the medical debts, and losing it all, losing in the money, because it's a rare cancer. The insurance doesn't cover rare cancer, and it's a cancer which has no cause, because it's a soft tissue sarcoma called as a spindle cell sarcoma. So no insurance coming into play, and all the struggles I've been through and all the things that I've been put through, and I'm not losing hope, because I was stuck onto the passion for sports and sports journalism, and I kept fighting, and finally I'm under the remission phase. You can definitely log on and follow me on, or check out my profile at Saurabh_Chicharito, but my name is Saurabh Vittalmurthy. To be clear out there, Saurabh Vittalmurthy there. This time Shadab, he's tapped it out. His batter gets a couple of runs. He's tapped it towards the mid-wicket region, and he's managed to get 2 runs there. Good effort there from Usman Khan. He's giving his life out there, chasing the ball, but the batter's coming back for 2 runs there. I hope you all 140 people hit the subscribe button, and that will definitely aid me to get to a 500 this evening itself, because I'm just 150 away from a 200. So kindly requesting you, I will go and sleep a happy person if I get to 500, because from tomorrow I will be extremely motivated to start this more in a more professional manner, to get in more things, to get a background, to afford more tools, to get in a proper studio background kind of stuff, or some kind of a poster or a cricketing poster going ahead. I will invest my time in YouTube, learning how to do streaming in a better way, how to do double streaming, stream it horizontally, vertically. I would be eager to invest my time there. This time flighted in the air, and the ball going away from the batter, forcing him to play the dive. Perfect kind of delivery for a leg spinner, and he's been stumped out. And he will have to depart. What a wonderful ball. He set him up. Shadab Khan flighted the ball in the air, tossed up in the air, forcing the batter to come out and play the shot there, forcing him to play the conventional drive, and the ball turning away from the batter there. And what a sight for a wicketkeeper, because I've been a wicketkeeper personally myself, and whenever you see such kind of deliveries, when the batter steps down the wicket and when the ball is turning away from the batter, and especially when when he has taken the bait of playing the drive, and the wicketkeeper's eyes lit up, and there's a cheer on your face before you catch the ball, because you know there's a stumping on the cards, and Usman Khan completing the stumping, and the batter will have to depart here. 79 for 5 here, and Shadab Khan continuing his magic here. He's weaving his magic this evening. He got back. He was performing poorly until now in this tournament. He got his rhythm back with his batting today. He played those good shots, especially those 3 sixes. He got the momentum going his way. He got the confidence back into his system. He got the rhythm coming back, and that is clearly reflected through his bowling. The way he's been bowling, the way he's been courageously tossing the ball, the way he's been getting those drift and getting those turn and extracting the turn from the surface and the grip from the surface here in Colombo at the Sinhalese Sports Club. And Usman Khan completing the proceedings. And absolutely delight, which we wicket keepers wait for all through the game, that when will the ball turn, and when will the batter go out of the crease, and when will the batter be forced to play that false drive to commit into the drive, and when will he falls for the bait. And an absolute delight when you whip the bails off, and the celebration that comes in. The wicket keepers, we always wait for the stumping there. With that said, 79 for 5, and they require 121 runs in 44 balls here. Here is Shadab Khan running in, a flighted delivery outside the off stump, and he's just defended it back to the bowler there. He's bowling a wonderful spell today. He's got back his rhythm. That's why I said one moment of brilliance has got back the energy. Shadab Khan and Farhan, the way they batted, and Shadab Khan getting those runs, and that has did a world of good. And this is the kind of game Mike Hesson would have expected. This is the kind of game, and he would be happy, because it's brought back the energy in the camp. It's brought back the energy in the individual performances. The game against India has definitely managed to bring out the loopholes which has been going on from a long time, but it got reflected in the game against India, and they have managed to correct it, and they have tried to complete the post-mortem of the game and use those flaws as a key pointers, and they have done their homework. And today it clearly reflecting in the game, be it Farhan, be it Shadab Khan, and be it Mohammad Nawaz, clearly reflecting in the game here. So that's why one moment of brilliance, one moment of positivity, and the entire ecosystem changes, and clearly evident in the performances of Pakistan, and extremely in the performance of Farhan. If he continues to bat in this kind of a manner, very shows responsibility, and always plays for the team, and doesn't play those big shots, and or realizes that when he plays, the team thrives. He is definitely going to be one of the greatest batters in the cricketing world there. 81 for 5 after 13 overs, and Namibia requiring 119 from 42 balls. Here is Usman Tariq into his second over. This time the batter shuffles across to the off stump, and the ball is lurking in the air. This is going to be an easy catch, as Shadab Khan running backwards from the mid-wicket region. A reverse catch for him, and he's managed to hold on to the catch there. Smith will now have to depart, and Pakistan fans have a smile back onto the face there. They know that they have one leg into the Super 8s now. He goes for the big shot, only managing to get a top edge there, Smith, and the ball lurking in the air above the head of Shadab Khan, and he had his eyes on the ball till the end, and somehow manages to hold on to the ball almost with his fingers there, but nevertheless that will be a wicket. First wicket here for Usman Tariq this evening, as JJ Smith has been dismissed for 9 of 13. Shadab Khan caught Shadab, ball Tariq, and because this is the 14th over, it would have brought the mandatory drinks break as per the norms of this World Cup. So because the wicket has fallen here, the players, the umpire has called in for the drinks break here. I hope you all are enjoying the live stream. I hope you all are enjoying this commentary. I hope you're all enjoying the cricket, and I hope you all are enjoying the cricketing spectacle this tournament has brought. Every single game has a story to tell. Every single game has been wonderfully co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka, and a lot of stories coming in from the likes of Italy, Nepal. Nepal will be definitely proud of the way they have played, especially Deepender Singh Airy. He's been a tough character. He's shown top leadership qualities, not just because of the previous game. He played wonderfully in the previous game, but it reminds me of the West Indies game where they were like 60 for 7 or 57 for 6 or something, and the entire team was down. But Deepender Singh Airy, he wanted to show it to the world that the Nepal are not underdogs. I will fight till the end. I will fight for the fans, the Nepal fans who have come all the way from Kathmandu and other places to support them in huge numbers in Wankhede, and he fought for them and showed character the other day, not just yesterday. I'm referring to the game against West Indies where the entire team was down. He still continued to fight till the end because he wanted to put Nepal in such a kind of a map where they start respecting them as a team there. He did not want the team to get bundled out for mere 80 or 70 or 890. He took the game and fought for the team, and he showed character and taking them to a respectable total somewhere around 140 or 135, which showed true character. That's what leaders do. And he gave a chance for the bowlers to bowl at something yet. No wonder West Indies won by 9 wickets, but that's the kind of characters leaders have. And then yesterday, Zimbabwe, after the game was washed off against Ireland, they were celebrating for qualifying into the Super 8s for the first time. But there comes in Sikandar Raza. You would have seen the video posted by the ICC on the platform there, because it was such a motivational video. It was such a leadership qualities from Sikandar Raza. He comes into the dressing room. He says, well, enjoy as much as you want to until we are here in the dressing room. This qualification is not the end of the game for us, because we came into this tournament with a bigger picture, with a bigger agenda. That is, we need to go we need to go into the World Cup, into the tournament in the World Cup, and we need to ensure that people around the world and the people around the cricketing world and all the other teams need to start respecting Zimbabwe as a cricketing nation. Once they hear the name Zimbabwe, they need to start respecting and recognizing them for the cricket there. So he said them, cut off your celebrations as soon as we step out of this dressing room. Focus on the training tomorrow, and we'll get back to the game, because we have a bigger picture. We should not be showing it to the world that we just came here to qualify for Super 8s. And what a leadership quality there. He just wanted to keep the celebrations just in the dressing room, and he wanted to make sure that the whole team realizes that once they step out of the dressing room, we would not be talking about being qualified for the Super 8s, because we came in here with a bigger picture to make the world realize, to make the world respect Zimbabwe as a cricketing nation, and to bring that respect on the global map. And that is what Sikandar Raza, a bigger agenda. He wants to earn that respect, and definitely that's a big statement put out there by Sikandar Raza last evening, and definitely it motivated the masses. No wonder ICC has posted this reel on the Instagram profile there. If you haven't seen it, I request you kindly go and see that speech given by Sikandar Raza. It's hardly 2 minutes, I think less than 2 minutes, but definitely go and see that speech by Sikandar Raza. Absolutely captain's material. He's led the team from the front. He's fought for his country over the years, and he's been a leader there. And this time the batter's been clean bowled there. Googly there, he's completely missed the line of the ball, and Usman Tariq picking up his second wicket here. He's bowling wonderfully. A carom ball, and the batter unable to read him. Difficult for the top batters, especially who's facing him for the first time, and he's shattered the stumps there. That will be a wicket there for Usman Tariq there. I'm extremely sorry if I've been talking in regards to Sikandar Raza for quite some time, because such is the kind of a leader, such is the kind of power, such is the kind of brilliance, such is the kind of things that leaders do. And he has been there for Zimbabwe all this while, and he did not want to just show it to the world that we are just celebrating because we qualified for the Super 8, because he wants the world, he wants the cricketing nations, he wants the other teams to stop considering Zimbabwe as an underdog and consider them as a serious cricketing nation, and he wants to earn that respect. That is a big story there. That is a big learning curve for every single person who's struggling in life, or who's giving up on his life, or is always bothered about the small things in his life. That's what sports teaches you, and he is a tough character. So I'm definitely saying, be like a Sikandar Raza, be the leader of your life, and that's the story out there. So Here is Usman Tariq. He's picked up his second there, and some concern there. The bowler has been stopped through his runway there. I'm not sure what it is. We just have to wait. Myberg getting his set there to next now to getting set to face the next ball here. 119 required of 39 balls. Here is Tariq running into bowl to wonderfully bowl the ball, pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the batter there. Beautifully bowled there. He's in no position to play the ball there. That'll be a dot ball there. 81 for 7 after 13.4 overs. And Saurabh, I got that. Thanks. Yes, definitely. That's the spelling, Saurabh. Thank you there, Carl Jacob. This time angling into the pads, and that'll be a dot ball there. 119 required from 37 balls. Game over 1A. Thank you for your message there. Game over 1A. In the 90s, Australia went to Zimbabwe to professionalize cricket. Today, Zimbabwe using that same knowledge to beat Australia. Definitely, that's how cricket spreads. That's how the culture spreads, and from one nation to the other. Definitely Australia went to Zimbabwe to professionalize cricket, and today Zimbabwe using the same knowledge. Definitely they have been growing as a cricketing nation, but it sometimes feels that they don't get the much deserved respect which they need to get, and because they are not to blame, because they are extremely struggling financially with the funds and the things going around. You might be knowing that, you might have seen I think on Instagram or on Twitter, Ryan Burl posting it out sometime that asking someone to sponsor a shoe or something, because they had torn shoes, professional cricketers wearing torn shoes, and he had put out a tweet asking for professional shoes, and that's the kind of conditions and circumstances they come out, and they play cricket with such authority, whereas these big teams have all the funds, resources, all the big paychecks, the leagues and stuff, and these guys work in two jobs to manage and find time to play cricketing games here. And that's the story, because that's the big story. From rags they come, and they have find and all because for the passion of the game they give it all, and they do a lot of stuff to fulfill their passion of playing cricket. And it's hard to see them not being financially supported, and them not getting the recognition. More than the financial support, them not being getting the deserved recognition and respect from the globe and the other cricketing nations and the ICC and stuff. That's definitely a tough thing to take. And this time he goes for the reverse sweep, the wicketkeeper Green, and he's only managed to hit it over the point region towards the deep point field. That will be a single there. And also I still remember during a series against India, when India went to Zimbabwe, during the fixtures there, the Indian team traveled from one ground to the other ground, from one match to second match, using the flight. They're using the aeroplane there, but the Zimbabwe team had to take the local bus to go from one stadium to the from one fixture to the next fixture, and they had to travel over 8 to 9 hours or 9 to 12 hours to travel from one city to other city to cross over between the two fixtures there, while the Indian team used to travel in a flight and complete the journey in 1 hour. So that's the kind of situation they come from. And these guys, with all those things happening, they don't complain. They still come back, they still fight, they still stay silent and give their all for the passion of cricket there. That's why we need to stand up and salute such kind of a teams there. A big salute to them, because they have put in their heart and soul, everything for the passion for cricket there. And here is Nawaz running into bowl to Myberg. That'll be a dot ball there. Mohammad Rifati Masara. I'm absolutely sorry if I mispronounced it, but thank you for your feedback there on the good comment there. Thank you. I hope you share it with your family and friends, and hope you bring in more people into our community at Sports Beyond Cancer. They have gone in for the review because he thinks that was bad first, and they have gone in for the review there. This is being sent upstairs. Thank you very much. I hope you share with your friends and family, and I hope you bring in more number of people and subscriptions, because we want to build a community here. Thank you for your comment there, Mohammad Irafat Ismara, for acknowledging our comment here. Definitely means the world to me. Did it come off the bat first? I think it comes off the bat first there. And the third umpire will be looking at that, and the players looking at the big screen. I think it's come directly off the bat there. Nothing doing there. The umpire has a laugh. That's a silly review taken by Pakistan. The umpire, no wonder, has a sarcastic smile while he declares not out there. Here is Nawaz running into bowl to Myberg. This time a flighted delivery, and he has driven it through the ground on the long off region. That will be a single. Game over 1A. What do you think about ICC ridiculously short 1 minute highlight videos of the games? I mean, definitely not a good thing because they're just putting out 1 minute highlights, but they are bound by their media rights and stuff, which comes into play once again because the media rights would have been brought by some other people, especially the broadcasters. For people like us in India, we have the platform of Geo Hotstar, where we get a bigger highlights package, where we get to see the almost like 10.5 to 12 minutes kind of videos, where you could also see a bigger highlights. So I'm definitely sure there could be some platform. Probably you need to get in touch with the local broadcaster who's won the rights for telecasting the World Cup. They will probably have the bigger highlights of the games there, because the ICC definitely would be bound by the media rights, because the media rights would have been brought by the broadcaster in every single country. So they will have those liberty to have put out limited kind of content, because even if they own the content, the rights would have been to broadcast a bit bigger longer form of the video will be owned by the broadcaster. So definitely you need to check out on those terms, because that is going to be a legal headache for ICC. I'm definitely sure that could be the reason there. This time angling into the pad, and he tucks it away towards the deep fine leg region there, and it will be traced back by the fielder, and from the leg slip there, and the batters will be crossing over for 3 runs, I guess. $85 for 7 here. They have completely lost the plot here. They're saving here. I hope you all have hit the subscribe button. I just see just 5 members. I just see 11 members have hit the subscribe button, while I see there are 150 in the stream box. Kindly requesting you to hit that subscribe button, because I eagerly need to get to that 500 mark as soon as possible. So please hit that subscribe button and ensure I reach 500 by tonight. Please. This is a humble request, because that will aid me and make me happy in this fight against cancer, in this fight against for my passion. So kindly requesting you, it costs you nothing. Just hit the subscribe button and share with your friends and family, so that we start building a community, so that I start finding my hope back in this universe, despite having 5 cancers at the age of 33. This time angling into the pads, the ball going away from the going towards the legs, wide of leg stump there, so that will be a not out. The umpire rightfully saying not out. This time a full length delivery. He's gone in for the sweep here, Green, and good fielding there by in the deep. He's put in a dive, and he's saved 2 runs for his team here. 88 for 7, and there is Salman Agha, the smile which was missing for quite some time. No, they realize that they are well within to go into the next half of the tournament. They know that they have done their job today. They know that they will be going into this tournament here, and the smiles are back in the camp. The smiles, I'm just waiting for the footage or the visuals to see Mike Essen, what his reactions would be, or what his expressions would be. And this time he swept it, the ball going away towards the deep fine leg region there. Will it be a boundary there? And the fielder running in from the deep square leg region puts in a dive. Mohammad Nawaz, I think that's Mohammad Nawaz, wonderfully cut off the boundary just in time. Wonderfully cut off, putting in a sliding dive, and Usman Tariq appreciating it rightfully. Great effort there, great commitment, great hunger shown on the ball there. That's the kind of fielding that uplifts the team. That's the kind of fielding that uplifts the energy in the team and keeps the energy in the team running. Great stuff there by Usman Nawaz. He knows the game is well done and dusted, but still gives out his heart, puts in the charge, and shows the hunger to stop the ball, and he does that wonderfully there. 91 for 7 after 15.5 overs. The target 200 here. Namibia just playing out the last 4 overs. The batters out there just enjoying the moments. These guys have played wonderfully in this tournament, despite the limited resources they have, despite the limited funds they have in the cricketing boards. They have come out and shown their heart and courage, and played with such conviction. Qualified to this World Cup, qualified through into come into this World Cup, and to come into Indian subcontinent and face world-class spinners like Usman Tariq, the likes of Shadab Khan, and the likes of Varun Chakravarti and Kuldeep Yadav. This time, once again, it's going towards the deep fine leg boundary there. Once again, there's fielded in the deep. The batters coming for 3 runs, I guess. That is 3 runs of this. Once again, 3 times they have taken 3 runs in this over here. So that will be 3 overs, 2 for 15 there for Usman Tariq there. I hope you're enjoying this commentary. Kindly hit that subscribe button because we eagerly want to get to close to the 500 mark so that it can help my journey in this fight against my cancers and the kind of life I have been put through in the last 2.5 years. But extremely glad. Probably the blessings of all you people out there, probably the blessings of all the people out there who probably the blessings of the universe, because he wanted me to connect you with the people globally and not just with the New Zealand audience and the Indian audience. And that's why reason he's brought the journalist from India, moved him to New Zealand, and then gave him the 5th cancer to move him back to my home country. And now he's made me choose this platform and brought in all you guys, connected with all you guys, because he wanted me to connect with people globally, who like cricket, who like sports, and so that I can get in touch with the like-minded people who support sports in the right positive spirits here. So that's the reason I started to believe back in the universe. This time he stuck it away towards the mid-wicket, and that'll just be 1 run there. Shadab Khan into his 4th over. He's bowled wonderfully. He's got his confidence back. He's tossing up the ball wonderfully here, and the target here is 200, 16.1 overs, 95 for 7. Carl Jacob, thank you for your message once again. This time angling into the pad, and he's gone for the sleep as he managed to pluck the catch there. From the ground there. Saim Ayub, the ball was dying on him. He was stationing himself at the deep square leg region there. Wonderful ball there into the pads. The batter going in for the sweep there. The ball was dying on the fielder there, but Saim Ayub, he stationed himself perfectly, had his eyes on the ball till the end, and he went low, and the ball was crashing into the grass there, but he somehow managed to get some fingers underneath it. The main thing is he had his eyes on the ball till the end, and he was eager, he was hungry to catch the ball, and he's managed to catch the ball. But definitely that will be sent upstairs there, definitely, as the on-field umpire rightfully suggesting that it will be sent upstairs here. And nevertheless, Shadab Khan enjoying his rhythm there. The way he's tossing up the ball speaks volumes about his confidence. In the last game against, in the previous games, you could have seen Shadab Khan was not tossing the ball as much as this much because he was low on confidence. He was just not wanting to take wickets. He was just content or happy to not give away the boundaries. He would have been happy. He would bowl the quicker ones and he would bowl the quicker ones and would be happy if the batters hit it for a 4 or took the singles. He was not courageous enough because he did not have the confidence to flight the balls, to bowl those wicket taking deliveries, because as a leg spinner you will get the wickets only when you lure the batsman to play those big shots, when you actually lure the batsman to play those false drives. And today the confidence is speaking extremely high in him, and that's the reason you could see him, the way he's flighting and tossing the ball after ball, because the confidence is riding high in him and is not afraid if the batter is trying to hit him. And the previous games he was bowling a quicker delivery, he was bowling the flippers, he was bowling the faster ones because he was afraid that the batters will go big, and he was low on confidence, and he was happy to bowl it quicker, he was happy to bowl it, dart it in, so that the batters can only take a single or 2 runs. But those kind of deliveries don't get you wickets as a leg spinner. These kind of wickets, these kind of deliveries where you flight the ball and invite the batters to play the shots, that's the reason they call you leg spinners or wicket takers. Leg spinners are wicket takers, and that's the reason leg spinners are thriving in the T20s. And there he goes, picking up his 3rd wicket. It's been confirmed from upstairs that this is a wicket, as Saim Ayub completes the catch, caught by Shadab taking his 3rd wicket of the evening here. And that will be the end of Zane Green, the wicketkeeper, who departs for 7 of 9 balls there. So after the end of the he has 4 more balls to go, I guess. Yes, 4 more balls after 16.2 overs, 95 for 8 Namibia here. They will be absolutely disappointed here. Here is Bernard Scholes. It's out there in the middle. Shadab Khan into the attack. He's pulled through from his run up here. Carl Jacob, thank you for your message once again. Saurav, will you be doing the India versus Netherlands match coming up in an hour also? Yes, Carl Jacob, I will be definitely doing that game too. Definitely would be doing the Indian game. Absolutely passionate about Indian cricket. Absolutely not just passionate about cricket. Absolutely passionate about the cricket all around the world. And I love it when the associate nations comes in, because this is their only chance, and I feel extremely bad for them. And just like Rohit Paudal suggested the ICC that because wonderful googly just missing the stumps there, he would have had a 4 for there. Shadab Khan, the way he's tossing the ball today, beautiful, beautiful bowling, the confidence riding high in him, and he's tossing the ball at his will there, driving the batsman into play those false drives, beating through the bat and pad gap there. This time googly, and that'll be a trot ball. And definitely we'll be covering that game too, definitely. And Rohit Paudal, the Nepal captain, requesting the ICC, letting them know that the associate teams do not get bilateral tours with the likes of India, Sri Lanka, England, Australians, especially the big teams not playing the bilateral series. Is no opportunity for the associate teams to play. And my question is even the same: how will these teams learn if they don't get the exposure to play against big teams? And you bring those teams to play against these bigger test playing nations directly into the World Cup, and you expect them to put up a fight, and that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, when these guys go and play these bilateral tools, imagine if India or England go to Nepal, and or not just Nepal, Netherlands, Nepal, UAE, whatever, Namibia, and if they play cricket there, automatically it will generate the revenue because of the broadcast rights and many things, because of the population of India and the money power of Indian board and the Australian board and the England board and the Pakistan board. And definitely it will generate revenue in Nepal, generate revenue in Netherlands, and they can start using that revenue to build grassroots sports, because the sport will develop only when you develop the grassroots. This time a wonderfully bowled googly there, and Bernard Scholes will be dismissed. Clean bowled by Tariq once again. He picks up his third of the evening here. Tariq picking up his third, and Bernard Scholes will be dismissed. 96 for 9 here, 17.1 overs. The target 200 here. He will be wonderfully happy here. Usman Tariq flighted the ball, and that's a googly back of the hand, and he's managed to drive him, force him to play that false drive, and he's beaten him between the bat and pad, and that will be bowled. And the Pakistan fans in the stands are going crazy. They are happy. They are going into the Super 8s here. And when these teams go to play the bilateral series, they will generate a revenue, and when that generated revenue is generated, it will be improve the New Zealand Nepal cricketing ecosystem. More academies will be built, more funds will come in, more sponsors, advertisers will come in, because India has come into play, New Zealand has come into play, Australia has come into play, and that will bring in more interest from the local community, because they will get exposure, and young people will be facing players like Abhishek Sharma, the Jasprit Bumrah. They will be having interaction, and then cricket grows around the system, and that's how cricket grows. Cricket never grows from the top to bottom. It grows from the every single sport grows from the bottom to top. When you only develop the sport at the bottom level, in the likes of school, the academies, the small academies, the centers, the cricketing centers, the NCAs, the cricketing academies, and sports centers. When you start grooming the youngsters, that's when the sports grows, and that's when the community starts to take up sports, and that's when all the industries grows. People will start buying equipment, people will start buying bats, so there will be manufacturers coming in, the economy will flow into the country, the economy will flow into the system, and that's when the team will grow as a cricketing nation. But here it's extremely difficult to see these associate nations not get the justice done in regards to the bilateral series with big teams. Hopefully things will change ahead of times, but a lot of courage for these teams to come out there with no exposure of playing these big teams, and just coming into the big tournaments and put out a fight like these kinds of teams do, with such character and with such authority, and they still don't complain about anything. And these guys do multiple jobs and find time to play and practice, but the bigger nations are be well paid, and they have a good paycheck, but these teams, despite all, do it just because of one thing, just for the passion and the love of the sport, just for the passion of cricket here. So definitely we need to stand and salute the passion of these players and these teams here who have come along. They may be knocked out, but these guys are the most passionate cricketers. These guys have the most passionate fans, because they back them despite the odds. Without the funds, they still come out. Even in Netherlands, a couple of people are delivery boys. They come out and do and perform for the team. They want to be there to fight for the nation. They are fighting for a cause, and that's why we have to stand and appreciate them despite them being knocked out of the tournament here. And with that said, and Tariq picking up his fourth there, an outside edge, and Usman Khan picking up a good catch there. He will have to depart there. Myberg has been dismissed, and Namibia have been bundled out in 17.3 overs. They have been bundled out. They have been bundle out there. That is the end of the story for Namibia. Pakistan winning the game comfortably by 102 runs here, and Pakistan will now qualify for the Super 8s here. They make it into the Group 2 of the Super 8s. They will be facing Sri Lanka, New Zealand and England in the Group 2, while India, Zimbabwe, South Africa and West Indies will be a part of the Group A in the Super 8s now. So that's the story out there. Let me put the scorecard in for you. This has been the story so far. Pakistan comfortably winning this game in a must-win kind of situation that automatically eliminates the USA. They will be extremely disappointed. They would have watched the game from close quarters. The USA fans will be extremely disappointed, but they played their heart out. They gave it their everything possible. They have managed to bring in the pride for the country, and they have shown wonderful characters. I'm pretty sure they will come back stronger. They will come back with more maturity. They'll come back with more authority. They'll come back in a better shape and with better confidence in the future tournaments there. USA and Netherlands have been knocked out with the victory of Pakistan, and Pakistan being the final team to make it into the Super 8s. And now the Super 8s has been decided courtesy Pakistan winning this game by 102 runs against Namibia here. So let me put the scorecard for you. Lawrence Sternkamp dismissed for 23 of 22 balls, and Jan Freiling 9 runs there. Alexander Busing-Loshnik 20 of 20 there. Nothing big mentioning here. A big collapse under pressure. That's what big numbers can do, and these teams definitely would not have the experience, because when they see these big numbers, they definitely panic under pressure, especially against a world-class bowling lineup with such plethora of spinners, world-class spinners, to beg your pardon, such plethora of world-class spinners. They would have crumbled under pressure, and rightfully it is reflecting on the screen. 97 all out here, winning by 102 runs. A big victory for Pakistan here at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo, Sri Lanka. And with that said, let's have a look at the bowling chart for Pakistan. Fahim Ashraf, 2 overs, none for 16. Salman Mirza, wonderfully done, replacing Shaheen Afridi. He's brought the confidence back at the top order, picking up the crucial wicket of Freiling. 1 for 11 of 2 overs. Saim Oyub, none for 10 after 2 overs. Mohammad Nawaz bowled beautifully, 4 overs, 1 for 22. And Shadab Khan, he is the wonderful that is the big positive for Pakistan. 4 overs, 3 for 19. And Usman Tariq, 3.3 overs, 1 made in, 16 runs, 4 wickets. And the Usman Tariq has been doing great throughout the tournament and throughout the time he's made into the T20 sphere. But the big win for Pakistan would be them getting the character and the kind of batter they want for Sahib Zada Farhan to be. He was discovered today. He has been rediscovered today, to beg your pardon. The game against India, the dismissal against India, and the hairdryer treatment or whatever he received from the management or the coach or the Mike Essen, this has done a world of good to him. The way he has changed his natural instincts and he's stayed on, he's played on, he's waited for his chances, waited for his moments, and rightly paced his innings to perfection. He has matured into a complete batter the way he performed, and if he continues to play in the same manner, he will definitely go on to become a world-class batter, world-class champion. And that's why I said the kind of dismissal he had against India, where he threw away his wicket, that was one of the major causes for Pakistan's losses, because he threw away, despite knowing Pakistan's batting thrives only when Farhan gives that stat, and that day he threw away the wicket playing that fall shot, and today he showed it how it needs to be played. Good stuff by the management and the analysts to have nurtured his game and groomed his that kind of a nature, and trying to channelize his energy in this sort of a manner. And we saw what results it brought in, where he did not try to hit the ball from the word go. He tried to pick those gaps, use those infields, use those power plays, and then managed to go on to get to 100. He tapped the ball gently in the gaps, picked up those 2 runs when there was no when they were good balls. He respected the good balls, did not let the ego kick in ahead of him. He kept his ego inside and he played as per the circumstances and he played as per the situation. And I'm definitely sure if there are any Pakistan people or any cricketing fan listening to the stream out there, they will definitely agree with him that they would like to watch this character of Shahib Zada Farhan going ahead in the future, because this is the kind of cricketer, this is the quality he has. But because of his reckless shots, he has been not able to reach his full potential. And today we saw what patience and what composure can do to his batting, and why he can bring out the best and best out of him. And he would that reflected in his innings today. Hats off to his knock, and Shadab Khan has been got back his confidence, picking up those 3 wickets and then scoring those 36 runs with the bat, delivering an all-round performance. As those 3 sixes would have done the world of good. And the first time I saw Shadab Khan in last 4-5 games flighting the ball so much, because today he was high on confidence. He was riding high on confidence, and only when as a leg spinner you toss the ball, that means he's high on confidence. Because all the previous games, Shadab Khan was darting the ball quick, throwing it wide, taking the ball away from the bowler there. In the need to dart the ball quick, he used to bowl the half trackers, and he would be smashed through the covers, he would be smashed through the point region, he would be smashed behind the third man region. But because of those 3 sixes and the momentum he found with the bat, and he's naturally coming in and flighting the ball, he's courageously flighting the ball and driving the batter to come in and play for the shot. And he managed to get the batter play those loose shots, those false drives, and those false cover drives, and the false pull shots, loft shots. And that is when he capitalized and pierced their defense and got those wickets. And this speaks volumes, because a leg spinner is a wicket taking bowler, especially in this format of the game. And if you have to be picking up wickets as a leg spinner, you need to be courageous enough, you need to be confident enough to throw the bait into the batter, because you need to flight it above his eye line and then ask him to come and play the shot, and then take the ball away from him or ball into him. And that reflected in his innings there. As soon as I saw he was flighting the ball comfortably on a multiple number of occasions, I was pretty damn sure the confidence is back in him. That's the Shadab Khan Pakistan needs, and it has definitely come in at the right time. Both Farhan and Shadab Khan definitely maturing at the right time, at the right phase and right moment of the tournament, because they are entering into the Super 8s. And this will mean that Pakistan will be going into the Super 8s riding high on momentum, riding high on character, and riding high on maturity and how to approach a T20 game. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all loved the commentary. Eagerly waiting for that subscription button. I see only 12 members have hit the subscribe button. Can you please hit that subscribe button and help us reach to the 500 mark, because eagerly that will aid me. Eventually I need to reach to the 1000 mark to start the income flowing in to support my journey, because obviously you would need to test the 1000 mark, because only then I can get the money running in from the ads to support my fight, to support my treatment costs and all those stuffs. But at least I want to get to the 500, because that will motivate me, because then it will motivate me to wake up every single day, because I would be lying down in bed thinking about why this happened to me. 5 cancers at 33, I did nothing wrong. Why couldn't I claim cancer? Why not any different cancer to me? Because if there was any other cancer, I could have claimed my insurance. But in this cancer, because it's rare, I could not claim a single cancer insurance, all at the age of 33, without me doing nothing wrong. So all these thoughts have been running into me. But because of you people, because of this system, and because of that person who motivated me, because he said, through this platform you're catering to the globe, but you losing out on sports journalism in New Zealand. I was crying because I lost on the journalism in New Zealand. 4 years working with all the big people, all the athletes, covering the sports from the ground with my camera, interviewing sports stars, the likes of Brett Lee and the Olympians and stuff. And then I was stuck here 2.5 years in bed, and he turned the life around me. He said, through this platform you can connect with people all across the globe. And just like I saw in the comment section, people coming in from all across the globe here. So that's why it's inspired me to continue this journey. And hopefully when I reach 500, I can invest in some background, because I had some complaints from viewers that they wanted a better background. So definitely we'll work on this, because this is an artificial background here through the software. I will learn about how to use OBS. I will learn about how to use the tools of streaming, and definitely they learn how to use the hashtags, and also how to use the different methods available to bring in all those components to make it a lively experience. Here we don't mock players, here we don't ridicule players. You might have seen other people calling themselves as streamers and watch alongs where they mock players or put in memes of players, but here we want to do journalism in the purest style, because since a childhood I have been a sports person. I know what it takes to be a sports person, and what all efforts and sacrifices they put behind. Here we just do pure sports journalistic style, promoting sports in the positive direction to all the youngsters. We want to promote sports which will bring them discipline, and we will not be mocking the players here and ridiculing them just to get the likes. But it's unfortunate to see those kind of streamers get that kind of an amount of viewership with 25,000, 60,000, more than 1 lakh viewers, 1 million viewers, because there they mock the players, put in the memes, teasing the players, mocking the families of the players, the body shaming the players, and hard to accept that they are doing it, but even harder to accept because the audience is consuming it, and they have developed this kind of sportsmanship kind of a culture where they find hatred and spreading hatred on players and mocking them very fancy and very entertaining, and definitely calling themselves as sports fans. For example, one team some are ridiculing the other team, like for in the IPL or different leagues, whatever may be. That kind of a culture is bad for the sport, and that is not what for the sport is meant to be. And definitely I would not call them as a sports fan. Definitely I hope things change and people get back to the real sport, where sports is used as a catalyst to develop positivity, to motivate people, to encourage discipline, and to bring that sense of peace and happiness and calmness and positivity, and not spread hatred and negativity like these folks are doing with memes and all those sorts. I hope you also agree with me, and I hope you also, I know definitely you guys are one of those kinds who love sports in the purest form, and that is the reason probably you have stayed on back in this channel at Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy. I will have to take a quick break because I will have to take my dogs for a quick walk, and they have been waiting for me to take them out for a stroll. I can only go now if I take them out for a walk, because I have to be back here by 7 p.m. because there's a clash here between India and Netherlands, so we'll be eager to cover that too. I hope you all have hit the subscribe button. I hope you all come back to that stream too, because we need all the support in this world, because life has been completely cruel, but life has been wonderful because it has brought me back to this platform, probably the universe's bigger plan. So please hit that subscribe button. Every single subscription will motivate me to continue this fight, to not give up in this remission phase, and come back more stronger, and come back and fight towards life, and show it to the world that resilience goes a long way. And when you have passion, not even 5 cancers, not even 5 deadly cancers can take the passion of sport away from you, or take the life away from you. So thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer this evening. We will be back for the contest tonight, India versus Netherlands, and the story out here from the Sinhalese Sports Club Colombo is Pakistan winning the game by 102 runs, and Shahib Zada Farhan with his unbeaten 100 has been edged the player of the match. Can't use the man of the match anymore, because we are not supposed to use the word man, and we are not supposed to use the word batsman because they are gender specific. We have to switch to the words batter, and instead of man of the match we have to switch to the word player of the match. The player of the match is Shahib Zada Farhan for his wonderful unbeaten knock of 100, and immense moment for Namibia. They have played wonderfully, nothing to be sad about. They've given it their heart and soul, and they have played out their hearts out, fighting it out for the team, representing the team, and great stuff. Gerard Erasmus, the way he's bowled, the way he's led his team, wonderful moment there. They will definitely, the fans back home will be happy. A lot of positives for them to carry. No wonder they'll come back stronger. No wonder they have enjoyed this phase, and no wonder they'll be enjoying the phase going along. Every single loss, every single phase is just a learning curve, and they will definitely go a long way. And this is just a start for them. And with that said, Pakistan have won by 102 runs, and they have now entered into the Super 8s. We'll be eager to cover all the Super 8 games, so please hit the notification bell icon so that you stay tuned in with Sports Beyond Cancer. The final request before I go is share it with your friends and family, because we want to build this community as big as possible, so that every single person who loves sports can stay associated with Sports Beyond Cancer, and we can build a community where we can show the power behind the human spirit and the power behind resilience, and what we can do when we sports like-minded people can unite and talk and discuss and uplift the one another, and definitely show the wonders of the human spirit here. With that said, we'll just take a quick break, or we'll take my dog out for a walk, and we'll be back for the big game. I mean, it's a dead rubber, but nevertheless, it's a big game for India and big game for Netherlands to take on India. Big outing for them to showcase some talent and get some exposure against India there. We'll be back soon. Thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vitlamurthy signing off. I hope you enjoyed the show. Feel free to check out my Instagram profile, and if you want, you can even follow me on my Instagram profile, which is on the top left. We'll be eagerly waiting to most of them have put up comments, have sent me messages out, DMs on Instagram. Definitely happy for all. Thank you for all the wonderful kind messages and gestures you guys have shown me. Extremely heartfelt gratitude there. Extremely heartfelt. Thank you. We'll be back soon for the next game and Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back soon on Sports Beyond Cancer. Thank you once and all, once again.